You're listening to Dusty Smith here on Progressive Talk Live.
This is the greatest show. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is where you want to be.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Progressive Talk Live, Prog Talk, the greatest show in the goddamn universe. We're having a packed fucking show for you guys tonight. I was working on it right up till showtime. God damn it, I have so much stuff to cover. Look at all this stuff, folks. All this is at least 3 shows worth of stuff I'm going to try to ram through tonight. It's definitely going to be a long show. This isn't even all of it. Like, I cut some of it out already. Guess I'll try to play it on the next show, but god damn it, so much shit is happening. Hope you guys had a good week. Did you do anything fun? I watched the new season of Norseman, which is one of my favorite comedies. I know, look at this angry thing. Angry. She's so mad. Baby Yoda, why you so angry? Why you so mad? Why you clawing me? Daddy loves you. You gonna be all right? What's your problem? Okay, all right, I'm sorry. I touched you, my bad. That was a little bit Baby Yoda, starting out a little kitty therapy today. But yeah, Norseman, pretty good show. I'm sad there's only like 6 episodes per season. That sucks. But other than that, like it. Pretty funny. Right up my alley. And yeah, I put up some new emojicons. At least one more emojicon. They get prohibitively hard to make the requirements. Like, I think I need 9 more of you guys to become a Dust Buddy before I put up one more. And then I need like 25 more to do one more. So probably at about the limit of emojicons we're going to get for a while. But if you guys want to join the Dust Buddies, there's a little membership thing down there that gives you custom emojicons where you can spam in the feed if you want to. It's like $2.99 a month or whatever. Don't join the $9.99 one because I haven't done anything with that one. It's no different, so save your money. If you want to do that, just do the $2.99 one. So Norseman is a funny show. I've only seen the first season. Yeah, the 3rd season, which just came out, is like a prequel to the first 2 seasons. But still pretty. Thoughts and prayers, motherfucker. That'll be good for my Wednesdays religious bullshit shows. So, love you, Angel St. Clair. Kitty pissed. Yeah, that kitty's always pissed. She a wild child. She don't want to go to bed. Oh, shit, son. She's stoned again. So, anyway, as always, you guys want to support the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Patreon.com/Codcast. There's a link in the description of the video. It's going to drop heavily at the end of the month because the guy who has been funding me most can't do it anymore, and he's going to drop off at the end of the month. So please consider supporting me and picking up the slack from JT, who has been the Patreon hero of the show. Patreon.com/Codcast. $1 a month, whatever you can afford, all adds up. And of course, Super Chats, lifeblood of the show, Super Chats, no question starts, every question answered. I answer all the questions on the Super Chats. Click it down there. Tip me, whatever you want to do, and I'll read it. Brandon Hubert says, $4.99, just sending you and the fur baby some love. Love back to you. Getting drunk for this one? You oughta. Gonna be another depressing show, but we'll get through it together. Brad Grace, $4.99. I just wish her well, frankly. I know we're going to cover that. I actually made an anti-Trump video, my first anti-Trump video, so we're going to take a look at that. One Life, Zero Gods, $1. Thank you. Mikey Savage, $4.99. Money for the Fuzzes, and the greatest show on earth. Why are you playing those video games? I don't know. Dusty, I'm getting rusty. Why the fuck am I playing those video games? Guess because I suck ass. What is wrong with me? And, alright, folks, I am going to roll through this show tonight because I have so much stuff to cover. Holy shit. Gonna be packed, so we're not gonna spend too much time on any one subject. But gonna start out with everybody's favorite section. Bitch! You're caring too much. Yeah, runs, motherfucker. I got the runs. So, starting right out. Karen's out of control. Name and shame. Guys ready for this? So, this woman decided she'd not let this black food delivery man into her building. Because, don't know. Might be a little racist. All I'm saying. But, she about to lose her apartment. Believe me, they're going to kick her out for this. Can't wait for it to happen. I'm going to update it when it happens. Let's have a look.
You know you're mad. Okay, so you're not going to let me in to deliver this food. I have the number.
Yeah, we don't like pictures.
I mean, I'm just.
Don't point that shit at me.
I'm trying to.
Point that fucking.
I have food I have to deliver to somebody, man.
Don't deliver anything here. We don't want your delivery.
You're not.
We don't want you.
You didn't get the
here.
food.
I don't want you. I don't want you here. I
don't
want you here at all.
Tough shit.
Excuse me, Paul. There's a woman like at the door. My name is Jordan. I'm working in a place.
Who is this?
Excuse me. Can you back away from me, man?
No,
I'm not
this
even.
is my bill. I'm not gonna. Back
I'm just
away
trying
from you.
to.
Who is this? Who's on the speaker?
Hello?
Yeah, who's on the speaker?
Ma'am, can you back?
Who's speaking? I live here in this building. Who is this?
Your food
Who
is.
is this?
This is Paul Morpheus. I'm in 212. I'm getting a Postmates delivery.
A Postmate delivery in 212. 212 where?
I'm sorry?
Where the fuck you
Yeah,
think? In the
where do you
building?
live, sir?
I live in
Ma'am,
1395 Kelton Avenue.
Can I?
You live
can
in
I
it,
do
or
my
you
job,
live?
please?
No.
You're not gonna let me do my.
I'm not letting this man in. Can I bring your food to you? I'm at the entrance
Oh, so
of the
you
building.
want to bring the?
I'm at the entrance to your building.
Who are you? Who is this?
I live here,
Not for long.
asshole, and I pay rent here.
So I do too. So what are you asking?
I'm asking you to get out of my building because you don't live here.
I'm a black man. I'm trying to deliver. My
I don't
mom
care
is
if he's a
my
purple
mom,
man.
I'm
He
working
doesn't
for my
live
mom.
here.
Her name is Anna.
Yeah, I don't care.
My name
who
is
he's
Jordan.
working for.
I'm
I
trying
don't
to
care what
deliver
your
your
name
food.
is,
She
sir.
said
I
she
want you
doesn't
out of
me
the
here. She
building.
doesn't want me near here.
It's not in the building.
I just want
I
to
don't
deliver
want
your
him
food.
near
I have
here
other
because
orders
I
have
don't
to
know him,
deliver.
and I don't
I
want
know how
people
you-
buzzing him into my building.
I don't know how to do this for you, but
I don't want
She's,
people
like, in
buzzing
front of
him
the door.
into a
I can't-
security
I can't do
building.
anything right now.
I don't know him. I know everybody in this building. He doesn't live here, and he's not a delivery boy. He had no
delivery
car,
boy.
no bike, nothing.
the car
He
that
is
I
not
pulled up in that white.
Domino's.
That's my
he's
white.
Not Pizza Hut.
That's my white car over
He's
there.
not a delivery. He is not a delivery service.
Yeah. Okay.
He didn't get out of a Lyft. He didn't get out of an Uber. He didn't get out of a car,
So I
a
can't-
Mercedes, a Honda, anything.
Hello?
He's a black
Paul?
guy
Is he
walking
still
around who
I
has
don't
a
think he's
clicker to
there.
get
I think
into
he's
any
coming
building
down.
he wants to.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, you got.
Yep, you're about to lose your apartment. Remix! Definitely gonna happen. Can't wait. Don't know what the fuck her problem is. Obviously, she's kind of mentally disturbed. You know, the lights are on, but nobody's home. She don't want that black guy in her apartment. Racism. It's everywhere, folks. And here's another one. Never ends. This one, oh my God. So this woman is at Walmart, it appears, and she's not wearing a mask, and she doesn't want anybody in the aisle with her until she chooses what she's going to buy. So she's running everybody off that's in the same aisle as her in the name of Jesus. Tell me religion's not a fucking mental illness.
Off this aisle. I command you, in Jesus Christ's name, to get off this aisle.
Really?
Off. Back off. Back off. You need to leave. In Jesus Christ's mighty name. No. Back off. Get off this aisle. You are a demon. Get off this aisle. I'm buying something. Have respect. Follow my
Really?
way. Have respect. Follow my way. That's right. Till I can buy something and then I will happily leave. I rebuke you all and cast you into the lake of fire in Jesus Christ's mighty name.
Well, that's loving. I rebuke you all and cast you in the lake of fire to be tortured for eternity because you're standing near me, showing the love of Christ.
Then stay off this aisle until I can buy something. Have respect for Jesus Christ's sake.
Good Lord.
Get off this aisle until I can buy something.
Fuck you. No. You about to get arrested.
What is wrong with people? Like, is that the way you think you're really going to get your message across?
I don't understand what is happening.
She doesn't want anybody on the aisle until she can get what she wants and leave the aisle.
Jesus Christ.
So she's rebuking everyone that enters the aisle.
Yep, nutty as shit. Welcome to America. For those of you who live in other countries, it's a crazy place to live, folks. And next up, here we got a male Karen. Oh God, this guy's fucking gone berserk. 100% Trump supporter. No doubt about it. So apparently he went to the Verizon store. I guess his phone wasn't working or some shit. And then he started throwing phones everywhere. And he told them, I got something for you guys. And he was going to go back to his car, obviously miming that he is going to get a gun and shoot them, so they lock the door and call the cops, and here's what happened.
My representative is recording everything right now.
Because your product sucks.
Yeah, I do. It's TX 296-288.
Is that why your shit works? I'm glad your fucking shit works, because mine don't, you fucking nigger.
Oh,
He just called my representative a fucking nigger.
could lose your job.
Is that why your fucking shit don't fucking work? Yeah, come on and get some. Come on, boy. I'm ready.
Come on, boy. Look how tough. He's about to rip his shirt off like he's Hulk Hogan. This doughy, pot-bellied fuck.
But I just wanted you guys to know.
I think I'll come out of the store and beat the shit out of you, old man. I cannot stand how these old, fat white guys think they're so tough.
Yeah, he's a
It's
racist.
insane,
It's
the
called
delusion.
me and my
This is what privilege does to you. He ain't done yet.
Yeah, he called us the N-word. No. Don't even talk to him, bro.
don't
Don't
talk to
even give
him.
him the opportunity. No.
I'm trying to ask him what his name
He
is.
about to go
I
cover
got
up
him,
his
I
tag.
got his company on the phone. They're looking up his license plate. He already covering it up. It's too late.
Not too late.
Yeah, he trying to cover it.
They already got it. It's too late. I already got it. It's too late. I already got it. It's too late.
And the stupidest part about this guy is he's driving his work truck and has the phone number and the goddamn website right on it, dude. Everybody knows where you work now, or used to work. I'm sure you've already been fired. Look at this potbelly fuck. He's so tough. Look at him. Just slam your fat gut into it. That'll pop it open. Good lord.
He's going erratic. He's about to break the door. I don't know if you hear that. We've already called the police. Yeah, that's the first thing we did.
That seems like a goddamn PC. Get on him, man. Fuck you.
His phone's not even working. That's the reason he's here.
Y'all should be fucking arrested.
Yeah.
Yes, they should be
From
arrested.
the beginning, he just can't. The police are here now.
And the police gonna walk up,
Yeah.
and look how nice they are. Imagine there's some black guy doing this. They would not have talked to him. They would immediately pull their gun on him and handcuffed him before they even found his side of the story. But now it's an old doughy white guy, so scream at the cop. The cop's just gonna stand there and let him scream at him.
Police is here.
Definitely two different justice systems in this world, folks.
Everything should be alright from here on out.
So anyway, I guess they arrested him for disturbing the peace, a disorderly conduct.
No, I figured it's not. No. I didn't.
Crazy shit, name and shame. I'm sure he's already been named and shamed. I'm sure he's lost his job, but do it more, do it harder. Let's make an example out of these kind of people, so nobody else follows in their dumbass footsteps. And here's another one. This crazy Karen at Panera Bread.
Salt is suable.
Make it bigger.
You dumbass.
Why don't you show your face that you're not wearing your mask? Wow, you're sure brave. You're sure a tough one, aren't you? The one person who doesn't wear a mask, holding your phone up with your face turned away so no one can spot you.
I mean, she's got the mask in her hand. Just put it on. You selfish asshole. It gets worse, folks. Just wait for it. She's about to start blowing on them with her corona.
Can we get this lady out of here, please?
Sure.
Yeah, we're not going to serve you because you're not wearing a mask. She's trying to fill them and shame them, but you're the one who's shamed.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just put on a mask. Don't be such a moron. You
Put it on.
Piece of shit.
Exactly.
You're so fucking selfish.
There's her
No,
face.
because you're putting all of us at risk.
Look at her.
Oh, come on. Come on, you child. Grow the fuck up, lady.
You think that mask is going to protect you? You fart off your ass. You can smell it.
Dude, just
Out of your
grow
ass,
up.
You think that mask is going to protect
Just
you?
grow up. Grow up and get out. Thank you. For fuck's sake.
So name and shame. She about to lose her job. Let's find out who this woman is. Make examples out of these fucks. Doxing is fun. Doxing for sport. Fuck these goddamn people. And another one, this is not that horrible, but it is pretty annoying. Apparently, these people were driving a truck by her house, and this Karen, she don't like it. Can't drive your truck by my house. TMZ! They're gonna be hell to pay. Come on, TMZ. Are you loading an ad, TMZ? God damn it. All right, I'm just gonna skip this one. Fuck it. Fuck TMZ. Fuck you, TMZ. That one wasn't even good anyway, so fuck that one. But folks, here's another one. Oh my god. So I feel real sorry for the guy at the end. Okay, he seems like a nice kid, and he went out with his, I guess, stepfather, and his stepfather saw some Asian or foreign people sit on the grass and freaked out and started yelling racial shit at them and disturbing them for no reason. Name and shame this fuck.
For your fucking head.
He said, I got a rock for your fucking head.
I got a rock for your fucking head.
Mm-hmm. He looks drunk.
First Amendment. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Who's stopping you, snowflake?
Why did Dennis Rodman go to the fucking North Korea? Because he could.
The fuck does that do with anything?
You're all fucking up. What up, Tika? You got a nice blanket. You ain't got no fucking law. Ain't got no fucking law underneath of you. I can say whatever the fuck I want. First Amendment.
Should we call the police?
Yeah, I would get your shit up. Hey, let me get this shake. Let me get this shake. Bye! Go to your own fucking country.
Trump supporter, 100%.
Go to your own country. Go to your own country,
You have no idea where they live. Go back to your country, colonizer.
Bye.
Get your sweaty
I'll fucking
armpits.
stand up for you.
Alright, thanks.
Please. Get the fuck out of my face before I fucking...
I feel sorry for this kid. He's just trying to get his stepfather to move along and stop embarrassing him.
I thought you were calling me. My name's Andrew. No.
Tell him to fucking back down. Get the fuck out of my shade. You ain't got no son. You're just a fucking bitch.
Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please.
Poor kid.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is that all that on tape? Yeah, I have all that on
There's
tape.
definitely another better area.
Get on! Get on the Otakeo! Shiku!
Yeah,
You a fucking bitch.
there's another, like, shade of, like...
Do you know
who
him?
that guy is?
Yeah. My stepdad.
Who is that guy?
Wait, he's your stepdad?
Who is that guy?
James. He's
How
my
do you know him?
stepdad. He's his stepdad. He's with my mom.
He's with
We're
my
trying to
mom.
take him out. I thought it was vice versa.
I have that all on.
I'm just trying to take him out. It's my stepdad. He's with my mom. Poor guy. Your mom got poor taste in men. Would be surprised after she saw this video they broke up, because that is not an embarrassment you want to be attached to or have your son embarrassed by. And another entitled man, this one in Colorado, telling the security guard that he's nothing. You're nothing. I'm everything. I'm the king of the world. You're lola roly poly underneath my shoe.
You're gonna make me, bro. Give me a minute.
Yeah, dude, there's ordinances. There's huge fines.
Right now. I'm not either. Get out of my way. Look. Well, I'm gonna step by you. It's not your building. It's not your store. Hey, call the police. They're right there. Don't get in my face. Back up.
No.
Back up.
Fuck you, old man.
You aren't nobody to tell me anything.
You are nobody. He's the
There's
security
no law
guard.
in this
He is
state
somebody to
like
tell you
that.
something. He's literally the person to tell you this. And he's doing it. You ain't gonna do shit, old man. Get your ass whooped.
Said who? Do you own this store? You see how you don't own it, so you don't tell me what to do.
I do what I want. I do what I want.
You know what? You're nobody.
All these old white Karens are just fucking Cartman. They're so used to their privilege, are so used to doing and saying whatever they want, that not being able to do whatever they want at all times is such an unbelievable inconvenience to them, they freak out about it. Name and shame, and Another one of these guys, holy shit. So I guess this guy was asked to leave Walmart because he refused to leave a mask, or refused to wear a mask, rather. And as he's leaving, he decides to cough on everything in Walmart. He screams out before they start taping that he has COVID. And then he starts coughing on everything as he leaves.
Who did?
No, he ain't. Somebody needs to call the police on him. They need to call the police on him.
What the?
This is America, y'all. You want to know why everybody's dying in America? You want to know why we have 150,000 deaths? It's because it's Trump's America.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He should absolutely be arrested. That's terrorism. What he's doing is terrorism.
Gosh. Oh my god.
Where the fuck is Trump's secret police for this guy?
Look at him.
He ain't done. Gonna call for the food.
Just that dude, he come over here and touch me. Watch. Come over here and let him touch me. Let him touch
Holy shit. Find out who this motherfucker is and put him under the jail. These people should be arrested for terrorism. This is biological warfare. No, absolutely not, Karens. Stop it. And folks, this is a psycho Karen. Look how crazy this motherfucker is. He is champing at the bit. Apparently it's not chomping at the bit. I've been told multiple times by you motherfuckers. Stop correcting me! It's champing at the bit. This guy's champing at the bit to murder people. Look how psycho he is.
Good morning. I know that right now Donald Trump is rounding up these bad actors with the Department of Homeland Security.
Secret police.
But I also know that a very large shipment of weapons came in for these people. The same people that have been shipping them bricks and bats.
They're shipping bricks and bats?
Apparently have made a very large shipment of weapons. So, I would like to let all you Antifa people, bad actors, whatever it is, let you know something. I understand that you're receiving training. I understand that you're backed by, whatever, billionaires, China, doesn't matter. I've been waiting a very long time for a reason to do things. And I know come November, you're going to give it to me. So I just want you to know, you don't have any training. You don't have any skills. You have no idea what the fuck is coming for you. Because I am the wrath of fucking God. And all my fucking friends are going to slaughter you. So, come November, please come out and say hi. And we'll see who has the better training. We'll see who's fucking tougher. I can't fucking wait.
Holy shit, what a psychopath, dude. What a fucking psycho. These people just want to murder. And he wants to murder black people. That's what it's all about. BLM. He knows he wants to kill some black dudes, but... Oh, God. Definitely our next mass shooter. Would not be surprised to see this guy just murder a bunch of people in Walmart next week. Crazy as fuck. And, last Karen video for tonight.
Americans are refusing to wear masks despite serious rules out there actually requiring them.
This is a Karen tune. I'm not going to play this one. We're going to skip this one. All right. That's all my Karen material for tonight, folks. Let's see what you guys think about that. I got to move on with my show because we got so much to fucking cover. 100% incel. Yeah, man. What woman wouldn't be with that? He would definitely beat you if you were his girlfriend. Is that a dare? I would never dare anybody. My money is on the camera. This guy will be pretty with his brains leaking on the street. Yep. I don't want him to be hurt, though. Seriously, folks, don't hurt that guy. Smoking the thinnest cigarette of all time. That's what I was saying the whole time he's smoking it. He's not getting any air in. He's not getting any smoke in, rather. He's not blowing any smoke out. He's not even smoking it right. Dude can't even fucking smoke a joint correctly. That's what a dumbass he is. Looking like Seth Green on drugs. You're probably definitely smoking some PCP-laced marijuana blunts. Hey, Mr. Penguin, how you doing, buddy? All right, fuck off. Hey, Dusty, I've been watching your channel since 2016. Never stop making these, Dusty. You're one of the main reasons I'm getting through college. Hey, no problem. Appreciate you tuning in. Doing what I can. Clamping and irons. Yep. Put the animal down. Orange County, that's why. No thanks. Don't want to go. The customer's not always right. Nope. No shirt, no shoes, no mask, no service. Poor mom. Yeah, well, she needs to have better taste in men, doesn't she? Booze Breast 6 feet. Yeah, he was definitely fucking hammered. It was my turn to take out my dumbass stepdad. Poor dude. Name and shame. Definitely name and shame these fucks. America KKK. Racism done right. Racism doesn't exist in this country anymore. White privilege entitled Karens. Absolutely, that's what it is. So used to the privilege, they cannot stand not having it for a little bit. All right, got to move on. So let's check the super chats, and then we're going to roll through a bunch more clips. Going to do our bad cop sections next, and holy shit, we got a lot of videos in the bad cop section for sure. Mikey Savage, Money for the Fuzzies, greatest show on earth. I already read that one. New member, Ivy Evans, welcome to the Dust Buddies. Ivy. Elijah Miller, $20. That's generous. Appreciate that, Elijah. How you doing? I emailed you, Elijah, but I never heard a response, so don't know. But for the kiddies, all right. You rock. Good to see you back, Elijah. Hope you had a good week. Corey Davis, $2. You should try auto-tuning your singing. I don't need to auto-tune my singing. My singing perfect. I have perfect natural pitch. Don't fucking lie about my goddamn singing, all right? You can say what you want to about my mom, but don't you goddamn criticize my singing. That's where I draw the fucking line. Hugo Hundo, $4.99. I appreciate you being an ally, sending you love. Love back to you, Hugo Honda. Awesome Gaming, $5. Do you see the stock market starting to crash again? Very possibly could. Would not be surprised to see it, especially when all the evictions start happening, which is coming up soon. Unless something majorly turns around. But I'm hoping not. I don't want the shit to crash, even though I hate Trump and it will hurt Trump. I still don't want to see that because it'll hurt other people too, and I'm not for that. Even though the stock market is not really the economy. It's not a really good representation of the rest of the country. It's just mainly about the people rich enough to own stocks. The price of Tesla right now should tell you that. It's like insanely inflated at the moment because we had one of the largest transfers of wealth in history over the coronavirus bailouts. And so now they're playing the stock market again with our money, no risk, and they're just inflating it incredibly. So we'll see what happens. The Nomad, $5. In some ways, I feel bad if we make Karens disappear through public shaming because they do make me feel better about myself. Yeah, that's true. But they're going to get people killed and they are racist, so we should probably eliminate that from the face of the goddamn earth. One Live, Zero Gods, $1. Appreciate that. The Nomad, $2. It's a bit redundant to call racist mentally ill. That's true. They go hand in hand. Kenneth Copeland, what's up, Kenneth Copeland? 5 R's. Hey, Dusty, playing Counter-Strike and listen to the greatest show in the world. Appreciate that, Kenneth Copeland. Get rid of coronavirus by blowing on it, buddy. Jehovah, $4.99. Hulkamania running wild. What you gonna do when this fat old man breathes on you and then huffs and puffs and falls on the ground, breaks a hip? Brian C, $2. Is this TRT boomers going through puberty? Probably. Yeah, not doing very well, that dumbass. Corey Davis. Yeah, Panarin, that's pretty funny. Panarin, name and shame, and Elijah Miller. Hitting it hard tonight. Elijah Miller, $20. Peace should prevail, but. Yeah, right. I'm not racist, but. Lobo, $20. Hey, Dusty. Hey, Lobo. Sorry, I ain't been around for a bit. No forgiveness. Will you post the segment you did a few weeks ago where you talked about the chud who was naysaying COVID and then died from COVID? I want to share that with my peeps. You want me to just post like the link to the video I showed, or you want me to cut it out? I can post the link to the video. I posted send me a message on Twitter, like just publicly, and I'll go find it and I'll post the video they made about that guy for you. No problem. Thank you for that. No Kitty, $20. Hi, Dusty. No Kitty. I wanted to ask if you've ever considered making an Amazon wish list for supplies for the rescues like litter and food. Just a thought. Love your show. I can listen live now that I'm laid off. I'm sorry you're laid off, and so many people are telling me to do that. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to do that. Everybody's fucking telling me to do this, and I just haven't done it because I keep thinking, who the fuck wants to buy shit for my animal sanctuary? But apparently people actually want to chip in, which is incredibly fucking generous and nice. So I'm going to do that. Tonight, tomorrow, we're going to work on that. And I'm also going to work on my merchandise, too. So that's coming. Thank you for wanting to support the show. That's very nice of you. Elijah Miller, again. Sorry, didn't see it. Email again. Okay. I tried. I actually also responded to your message, and I gave you my email address. So you can message me if you want to. But, I mean, I don't know. Is the email address I have correct for you? Because I did mail you, and if you didn't get it, maybe you didn't give the right address. I'm not sure. But we'll work it out. You can also contact me on Twitter. We can chat. Serenity Rose. What's up, Serenity Rose? $1.99. Can't afford more, but I got to help the kitties. Well, every little bit helps, and I appreciate that. Hope you're doing well. And Gina Harry, I will read yours when I come back. Got to blow through the rest of this show, and it's time for Bad Cops, Bad Cops. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they beat the shit out of you? Bad Cops. And oh my God, shit's popping off, especially in Portland. But before we get there, our acting Department of Homeland Security Chief, Chad Wald, is basically doing Minority Report style pre-crime now. You know what that is? Remember Minority Report, where Tom Cruise works for a government organization that uses precognition psychics to go around and arrest people before they commit crimes? Well, that's what our secret police are doing now. Hooray! And he's like, yeah, sometimes you have to be proactive in your arrest. No. Arrests are always supposed to be reactive. Somebody commits a crime, and then you arrest them for that crime. You don't arrest people who you think are going to commit crimes in the future, which is exactly what they're doing. They're snatching up people and blackbagging them off the streets, people who haven't committed any crime. They're taking them to undisclosed locations and holding them for a while and then letting them go. And they're pretending like this is cutting down on crime. But this is absolutely a violation of people's First Amendment rights. This is fascism as hardcore as it can possibly be. Scary as fuck. This guy was not confirmed by the Senate. He was just put in place by Trump.
That's when we have to take a stand.
Yeah, I mean, we're watching scenes right now of people using sledgehammers. The least of the aggressiveness is the gross graffiti that is just everywhere, all over these buildings. I mean, a message is a message, and a message can be very powerful. But
first of all, anybody that stands up against the secret police is a good guy. I want to say that right off the fucking bat. Imagine in 1930s Germany, if members of the public stood up against their secret police. History would have called every single one of them. I'm sure, and people did. I'm not saying nobody did. But I mean, imagine if a lot of people, like it's happening right now, did. History, just like our history, will show anybody that stands up against fascist secret police as heroes. Do I give a fuck that they're spray painting buildings, that they're chasing down these fucking fascist secret police? No, I don't. No, I don't. They are the fucking enemy of the people. Making them afraid is the right thing to do. Scaring them, making them run away is the right thing to do. Fuck you.
Defacing public property is against the law, correct?
Absolutely. Anytime that you attack a federal facility, such as a courthouse there in Portland, that is a federal crime. Attacking federal police officers, law enforcement officers, which they have done for 52 nights in a row, is a federal crime. And so the department, because we don't have that local support, that local law enforcement support, we are having to go out and proactively arrest individuals. And we need to do that because we need to hold them accountable. This idea that they can attack federal property and law enforcement officers and go to the other side of the street and say, you can't touch me, is ridiculous. We don't do that in any other type of law enforcement. We pursue a criminal, we investigate, we pull them over if you have probable cause, we arrest them, we charge them, and we prosecute them. And you need to hold individuals accountable.
They don't want you there. You're actually making things worse, which is the entire point. Trump is trying to start a civil war. So then he can pretend like he's the big, bad, strong man that comes in and fucking fixes everything. It's obvious what the fuck they're doing. I took my glasses. Proactive arrests. No thank you. No thank you, you fascist dick. And, but Breitbart, whose founder admitted it is the mouthpiece for the alt-right, they're fucking psyched about the fascism, folks. Let's roll! Yeah! secret police. Trump to send federal agents to Chicago and Albuquerque. Let's roll with the fascism. Amazing how fascists love fascism, isn't it? Shocking. Absolutely shocking. But man, like I said, Portland is popping the fuck off. Because, look, here's Trump's secret police. Look how terrifying this is, folks. The secret police roaming the streets, firing at people. This is like something from a horror movie, right? Like something from the fucking Purge or some shit. Here comes the secret police to fire at you, yeah. They're trying to start a war, folks. It's insane. How the fuck is this America? There might be a few people who are not peacefully protesting, but the vast, vast majority of them are peacefully protesting. You guys are violating their fucking civil rights, their First Amendment. Yes, it's fine. If you want to go up and arrest somebody who's breaking the law, who's actually being violent, okay. But most of these people are not. You don't have any fucking right to do this. You're the fucking bad guys. And folks, after being gassed the night before, the Wall of Moms is back. Look at these heroes. Yeah, the Wall of Moms is back. Fuck Trump. Out there to protect everybody. Love to see the Wall of Moms doing what they got to do to keep everybody safe. And here they are out there singing. They're peaceful protests. These are peaceful people. This is how you do a peaceful protest. Look at the crowd size. I think sending the secret police might have backfired a little bit. Just a little bit. But don't worry, folks. Don't worry. Yeah, the feds, the secret police went out there and beat them and look at them. Let's watch. Nobody's safe. Nobody, not even your mom. Not even the white ladies. Nobody's safe from the secret police, folks. Here they are. They go out and shove the moms. You gotta shove her back. Push her. Yeah, just push her. Yeah, get back. You're not allowed to be close to the God, man. Look at her just roughly shoving her. That's assault. That is assault. If anybody did that to them, they will be charged with assaulting an officer. But they get away with it. Look how much tear gas there is, folks. Look how they tear gassed the moms. Here you go. Want to see some more of it? This is America, yo. Tear gassing the moms. Yeah. Are we great yet, folks? Look at all the greatness. Secret police attacking your mom. Trump 2020, right? Right, Trump supporters? Right, you fucking fascist bootlickers? Yeah. We're great now. If you're angry, that is the right emotion. You should be angry. Everybody should be angry. The protest should never end until these people are in fucking prison. Out there attacking the moms, dude. And then they arrested this woman for dancing around them with flowers, folks. The secret police arresting people for dancing with flowers. You can't stand close to the God man and dance with flowers. What are you thinking?
Know thy maker. While I had the opportunity to do so, before thy depart thy bastion home, and try to find thy maker, but are not able to find him. For thou do not seek him upon the
Standing next to cops with flowers is 100% a peaceful protest. You have a right to stand next to them. You have a right to dance around them. You have a right to hold flowers. But nope. Time for you to be arrested. You were too close to the God man. He's trying to help her, so they're going to arrest him too. You can't help this woman. Sure, she's peacefully protesting. Sure, we're violating her First Amendment rights, but you can't do that. Secret police are going to arrest you. Look at them shooting their fucking pepper bullets at everybody. Get back while we arrest this peaceful protester and violate our First Amendment rights. Where you at, patriots? Where you at? We know where you're at. You're fucking full of shit, and you're on the side of the goddamn fascist bootlickers, because that's what you always were about. Here's another one. Grabbing another woman out of the crowd. Yeah, it's America. Amazing country we live in right now. Look, yeah. Sitting behind his little paintball gun, shooting fucking projectiles at people. pepper bullets while they black bag our women. This whole fucking country, man. It went bad so quick, and Trump is trying to escalate it. That's the entire fucking point. And the feds are now completely unloading on Portland protesters. Yeah, like I said, most of them are completely fucking peaceful. And here's the feds. Here's the secret police. Stop calling them the feds, guys. Call them what they are, the secret police, the SS. American SS. Look at this shit. That's our tax dollars are using to attack American citizens, folks. This is Trump's America. This is what all you fucking pieces of shit that voted for Trump and support him, this is what you caused. You did this. He's trying to escalate things. Yeah, here they are. Here's another. Watch. Right up behind and just nail the guy in the back of the head. Guy just standing there. Let's wind up nailing him in the back of the head. Here's the secret police, folks. Yeah. Smack him back of the head by baton. Let me whack this guy. Let me push that guy down. Yeah. Let me whack this guy with the stick. Yeah. We're the good guys. Let me go here and whack this person in the head with my stick. We're the good guys, folks. You're not allowed to stand near us. Look, let me shoot at you. Look at them. Look at these fucking pieces of shit abusing people. What has this goddamn nation become? This is some insane ass shit, yo, but well, I'll get there in a second. Here's Donovan LaBelle, I guess, who is a singer, was shot in the face with an impact musician by Trump's Gestapo on Saturday. Yeah, there's the beautiful work of the secret police. Here's what he looked like after reconstructive surgery. Yep. Every one of them should be put in prison. They won't be. Nobody will be held accountable. Nobody, folks. That's the sad thing. You and me did something wrong, yeah, we'd be fucking under the jail. But no, they can do anything. These fucking pigs can literally do anything to us. They can abuse us in every goddamn way and get away with it. Here's the feds who shot this van window for some reason. Because it said, feds go home. So, yeah, let's just damage somebody's private property and fire at it. Why not? We're the God man. No one's going to hold us accountable for anything. And they're not, folks. They're not going to hold them accountable. Because this is America. And this is like something out of a movie. I'll show this one first. They got like another van out there with a screen on it informing the protesters of what's going on. But this is like something out of like a Max Headroom TV series of a dystopian future.
This morning, I don't know if people you know, but Israel bombed Damascus this morning. So American weapons, and the same fucking troops that are here in the streets of Portland were the same troops that were in Iraq, just rounding people up.
Yep.
Right.
I just wanted to add to what you were saying, Costa. If you're going to talk about defunding the police, I 100% agree. Let's also talk about abolishing ICE and abolishing the CIA.
So that's kind of wild. And here's from a previous night. Look how scared they are, folks. Look how cowardly. I don't know if it's a cop or a secret cop. Either way, just because the protesters are standing near them, they're not doing anything. They're not being aggressive. They're just standing near them. He pulls his sidearm. Yeah, look.
He's actually pulling out his sidearm.
Look at these fucking cowards.
He pulled out his sidearm. He's holding his fucking pistol. This cop is so afraid. He's actually holding his sidearm.
These people have a right to murder you if they want to, if they feel scared. Yeah, shut the door. I'm going to try to hide him.
He's actually so fearful. He had his sidearm out.
He looks scared the whole time.
He's terrified.
Yep. Fucking scared ass whiny piss baby gonna pull his gun on people. Get the fuck out of there, motherfucker. You ain't supposed to be there. Nobody wants you there. If you're so fucking scared. But hey, the mayor went out there. The mayor of Portland went out to the protest. And it didn't go well for him because they screamed at him to resign. They were jeering him. But the good thing is, at least we know that the secret police are not going to tear gas and abuse the mayor of Portland. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm just kidding, of course. Of course, they fucking tear gassed him. Yeah, they tear gassed him. And even the mayor of Portland is not safe from the secret police, folks. Nobody's safe from Trump's Gestapo.
I'm not gonna lie. It stings. It's hard to breathe.
And I can tell you with 100% honesty, I saw nothing that provoked this response. It's nasty stuff. I'm not afraid, but I am pissed off.
What are you pissed about?
This is a egregious overreaction on the part of the federal officers. There was nothing that I saw anybody do that warranted this reaction. And all it's doing, as you can see, it hasn't stopped the threat. So they fired munitions, they fired tear gas. All it's done is piss everybody off even more. It's made people angry. They've come in and they've kicked a hornet's nest.
Sure.
This is not
the
a
point.
de-escalation strategy. This is flat out urban warfare. And it's being wrought on the people of this country by the President of the United States.
Yep.
And it's got to stop now.
That's the point. That's why they're doing it, folks. They're trying to make people fight back so that they can stamp them out and look like the big heroes doing so. Law and order, president. Well, he's got to make sure that things are more lawless so he can come in and pretend like he's the law and order president. Our fucking fascist president. It's fucking incredible. You know how incredible it is, folks? There's literally tear gas tornadoes out there now. That's how much tear gas they're firing, folks. Look at this shit. A tear gas tornado.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. This is America right now, folks. It's gotten so out of hand, I expect to see the Sharknado any second now. Just, how can this be America? No wonder we're the fucking laughingstock of the goddamn world. And here, this is exactly what it's like. Where you at, Patriots? There's literally fucking tear gas tornadoes now from the secret police who have taken over our cities. This is 100% what you guys claim you would stand up and fight against. It's just like this. The government will strip our freedoms, become authoritarian, and send jackbooted thugs to disappear any resistors. That's why we need to arm ourselves, train, learn to shoot, survive, stockpile ammo. When the economic crisis hits and they use it as a cover to round up citizens, patriots need to be ready to apply for a job with them. Hey, you're that guy from the message board. Yep, that's exactly right, folks. The game has been laid bare. We always saw through you, but now it's just so obvious. Now you can't hide because it's happening and you're supporting it. Everything you claimed you would stand up and fight against. And I don't know if this is what they intended, folks, but look at these crowd sizes. The secret police coming in has only exacerbated the problem, has only made more people come out.
No justice. No justice.
Look at that crowd size, man. People are mad, and they should be. It should never fucking end until every one of these people are fired and in prison. And at least people are fighting back a little bit. This is why they're going out rounding up like people who are by themselves, because the crowds are actually fighting back against this the fascist secret police now. Here they are trying to arrest a woman, and the crowd ain't fucking having it. They grab this woman, and they're like, nope, nope, fuck off, cop. Get the fuck away from here. And that guy's going to grab his sidearm and threaten to shoot him. But yep, they rescued her, and you love to see it. Rescue them all. And here's some heroes. I have a new section of the show tonight called Heroes. I'm going to debut for the first time ever. But I decided to put this in the bad cop section because it belongs here. And the dads are out. The moms are out forming their walls. And the dads brought their leaf blowers. They're learning these techniques from Hong Kong. It's weird to see how many people supported the Hong Kong protest. All the patriots who don't support these protests. But yeah, blow that gas right back in their fucking faces. Use whatever tools we have at our disposal to do so. And it's not just Portland, folks. Here's Brooklyn. Bad cops all over the fucking place. Here they are knocking this guy to the ground and abusing his rights. He trying to run from him. Gonna knock him to the ground and smack him in the head. Yeah, ooh, smack him in the guts. Now this guy's gonna walk up and step on his neck, because, you know, when has that ever gone wrong in America? They don't learn, folks. They don't give a shit. They don't care. They know nothing's gonna happen to them, so why should they care? But at least some people in the government are trying to stop this bullshit. Happening now, I'm on the floor to demand the Senate take up our amendment ending the use of Trump's secret police in Portland and across the country. Dictators use secret police, not leaders of the Democratic Republic. This has to stop. Yes, it has to stop, but it's not going to pass, of course. Trump is going to continue to do this until he's out of fucking office. So, gotta get him out of office. Anybody who is using their platform and using it not to do whatever they can to get Trump out of office is my enemy at this point. Any of you. I don't give a shit. Call yourself a lefty all you want to. I don't care if you were the goddamn president of the Justice Democrats. If you're using your fucking platform now to make sure that Biden doesn't get elected, you're an enemy of the people, in my opinion. Nobody should support you. We should name and shame you, too. You're part of the fucking problem. Fuck you. This has to goddamn end. Anger is the right emotion at this moment. And that's all my bad police content tonight, folks. What you got to say about it? Nice news section. Yeah, somebody recommended. I added a hero section, so I did that. Also, I'm added a section called What the Fuck. So we're going to view that a little later. It's going to be a long show, like I said. We're probably going to do 2.5 to 3 hours tonight would be my guess. Sometimes I'm bad at predicting this stuff, but that's my guess. Police only exist through extortion. Yep, the vast majority of what they do, they don't need to be doing. Cody Shota from Some More News did an amazing video. Probably the best video on the subject I've ever seen, if you guys haven't seen it yet, about defund the police and what we're actually talking about. Incredibly well done video. Everybody should check it out. This is not going to go over well in Chicago. Nope. But that's what they want, folks. They want, like Trump literally wants people to rise up and kill the secret police so that he can start a war and act like this big wartime president. I'm law and order. I think he's so scared of losing the election because he thinks he's going to get arrested for his crimes, which he absolutely may, and he absolutely should, that he's going to do anything he can, even start a war to try to stay in office longer. It's so transparent. Hey, Dusty, where are you finding all those links? You mean the links for my show? I find them on Twitter, all over the place. I work all the time. I work every day, all day long. I sit here and I read and I read and I read everything I get my hands on, and whatever I think is interesting, I bookmark and link so I can show them on my show, because this is the greatest show. Losing to Trump cost people a lot, yeah. One of the greatest mistakes in the history of this country by far was electing Trump, no doubt about it. They were standing near that column, though. I know, you're standing next to a government building. We have to assault you. We're the good guys. I'm into classic cars, okay. Cody Johnson is awesome. Yep, Cody Johnson is awesome. Are you into classic cars? I have a classic car. I have a 1996 BMW Z3 Roadster. It's old. It's 25 years old, but it looks cool. Everybody always compliments me on my car, even though I don't take very good care of it. I don't really give a shit. All right. Let me check the super chats, and we'll continue. Let me check the other chat real quick. I heard Noam Chomsky talking about how Trump isn't even smart enough to be a fascist. He's a tin-pot dictator straight out of a third world country where he's definitely doing fascist shit. I don't know if you really need a lot of intelligence to be a fascist, but... Trump gets elected, and 3.5 years later, this is our country. Yeah, man, it spiraled real fucking quick. Hard to watch. Hard to watch this happen in my country. Gina Harry says, Hi, Gina Harry. How you doing? Thank you for joining me tonight. Good to see you. Jeannie Rue. What's up, Jeannie? If you want to feel better, watch Springer. Jerry Springer? I don't know what that is. Is that a new show? I'll check it out. Thank you, Gina Ruse. Corey Davis, $2. I demand Rusted Dusty merchandise. Yeah, Rusted Dusty. That's what they called me when I was a kid. That was my, not my nickname, but just something people called me because they thought it would upset me, I guess. But it doesn't. I don't give a shit. Gordon Irvin. What's up, Gordon Irvin? Good to see you. The topless guy with the daddy issues smoking the tiny cig was an absolute personification of an insecure wannabe alpha conservative. Yep. Psychopath. Like they just want to murder people. They get off on the idea of murdering people. They think that's so tough. Jason Ashby, $10 Canadian. My hip to the hip. My hip to the hip to the hip hurts and it won't stop. So I'm getting crunked with my dust buddies. Greatest show. It is the greatest show in the known universe and beyond. You ain't never lied, Jason Ashby. Appreciate that. GD Rue, $1.99. Box Kitty. Yep. I got handed a box kitty for a second. That was Mr. Penguin. Cute little box kitty. Jehovah, $9.99. Love getting drunk. Listen to Prog Talk live. I can always restream sober at work, and it just like a new show. Yeah, that's all I am too. If I get drunk and watch something, I have to rewatch it because I don't remember what shit that happened. The Nomad, $5. If you proactively have sex, isn't that rape? So isn't proactively arresting people just kidnapping? Yes, it's definitely kidnapping. Definitely violating people's rights. But that's cops. They know Trump's got their back. They know no one's going to do anything about it, unfortunately. Just got to keep protesting. JWB, $5. Trump unironically ran a campaign ad showing footage of the riots and protests. And in the ad, Trump said the footage would be Biden's America. I know we're about to show somebody else saying that and how they got slammed heavily. It's hilarious. Things that are happening during the Trump presidency. They're saying if Biden's elected, this is going to happen. Oh my God, it's already happening. But I don't want to get too ahead of myself. And $50 from Elijah Miller, hero of the show. Elijah Miller is killer. Has anybody been actually charged or just detained and then released? Portland is my hometown. My understanding is the vast majority of these people they're rounding up, they're just holding in undisclosed locations, and then they're just releasing them when they ask for a lawyer. I'm not sure if any of them actually been arrested and booked correctly. They're literally just kidnapping these people to make a show of force. You know, that's what the secret police does, folks. They're doing exactly what they... I mean, they're doing exactly what they did in Nazi Germany, because I guess in Nazi Germany they'd kill a lot of them. But still very scary. Kinky, $10 Canadian. Some money's for defeating the Fash. Thank you very much. Thanks for the hard work. Kiss the other mammals, please. I will. Appreciate that, Kinky. Corey Davis, $5. To quote Dave Rubin, authoritarians, I love authoritarianism. Dave Rubin's so smart. He was the first one that was going to hold Trump's feet to the fire, wasn't he? No. And Ginger B. Vaughn. I don't know. It's a V. Why is that? I don't know how you pronounce that, but Ginger B. Wear a banana suit for one show. Funds for the fur babies, $50. I don't have a banana suit, but I might find a filter. It's been a long time since I done Filter Fridays. Maybe next Friday I will try to do Filter Friday and see if they have any new cool filters for you guys. So thank you for that, Ginger B. I will try to find a banana one. Love you, Brandon Hubert, $4.99. Yep, here comes the waterworks. The alcohol is helping, but barely. Yeah, man, it's sad. What's going on in this country is very depressing and scary and sad. Gordon Irvin, £5. Hello from Scotland. What's up, Scotland? Remember the March when Kenneth Copeland blew the wind of God on the coronavirus and canceled it? How's that working out? It's over! Kenneth Copeland cured the coronavirus with the breath of God. Beast Nation 2009, $10. My guess is Alex Jones was helping this come about from behind the scenes, which is why he's silent now. Plot twist! Alex Jones is the higher power of the corporate ministry. Alex Jones is the dark state. He's been throwing us off his trail this entire time. That's just crazy enough to work. And Proto $5. I hate to listen to Tim Pool's podcast. He made it sound like the mayor was crazy for protesting. This is the same guy from Occupy Wall Street. What a sellout. Yep, he got $1 million from conservatives and just sold out every bit of integrity he had. That's what a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people get that right-wing grift money and they just, like Dave Rubin, go full hardcore with it. Justin Joseph, $4.99. Trump knows he's going to lose and wants to hurt people as much as he can before he leaves. He's salting the earth now. He wants to make sure it's all burned down so when Biden gets in office, it's very hard for him to do anything. Progressive guy, $10 Australian. You watched any Michael Picard videos at conservatives rallies? Very funny stuff. Nope, I don't know who that is. Send me some links on Twitter, please. Mike Savage, great idea for protesters. Use V8 power, wind generators, or hovercrafts to redirect gas. They use these in Hollywood for wind effects. Aren't they hard to carry those around? Seems like backpack leaf blowers is a good idea. And got another one, but I'll read that when I come back. I got to continue on the show. We're an hour in, and I got so much to cover. Look at all this shit. I'm not even a third done with it yet, folks. That's how much shit has been happening this week. So it's time for the most depressing segment. I know, it's hard to believe there could be more depressing segments, but Trump's your president. He's your president. He's a president. Yeah. It's happening, folks. It's all happening. And maybe the best 14 seconds in the history of CNN, dunking on Trump for claiming that the last 5 questions on the cognitive test are so hard that Chris Wallace wouldn't be able to answer them because he's not a genius like Trump is.
But I'll bet you couldn't even answer the last 5 questions.
The very last questions asked that you name the date, the month, year, day,
the place and the city that you are in. And that is what the President of the United States is bragging about being able to do.
But I'll bet you couldn't even answer the last 5.
The super stable genius. You couldn't even answer what day of the week it is and what city you're in. It's too hard. But I guess what Trump was actually talking about, he's too stupid to know that that wasn't actually the last 5 questions. He's talking about the memorization part, where they tell you 5 different things, and then you have to repeat those 5 different things. And then later, they ask you those 5 things again, and you have to repeat them back to you, or to them. Which, I'll show it to you, and then we'll dunk on him after I show you what he has to say about it. This is the President of the United States, folks. This is the leader of the free world. This is what he's bragging about, folks.
He said there actually is, and he named it, whatever it might be. And it was 30 or 35 questions. The first questions are very easy. The last questions are much more difficult. Like a memory question, it's like you'll go person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV. Like the first 3, he could just think of basically the same thing. You know, different types of human beings. Person, woman, man. Oh my God, he's such an idiot. And then camera and TV. He's like looking around. There's a person, a man, a woman, a camera, there's a TV. What a fucking idiot this guy is. God damn it.
So they say, could you repeat that? So I said, yeah. So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV. Okay, that's very good. If you get it in order, you get extra points. If you, okay, now he's asking you other questions, and then 10 minutes, 15, 20 minutes later, they say, remember the first question? Not the first, but the 10th question? Give us that again. Can you do that again? And you go person, woman, man, camera, TV. If you get it in order, you get extra points.
Such tough questions. Who could possibly do that, folks? But he's pretending like he hasn't taken a cognitive test before. He didn't know that they were going to re-ask him those things at the end. Obviously, he knows that. In fact, if you've ever seen Doug Benson's documentary, Super High Me, where he takes a cognitive test, you know that's what they do. They ask you the questions, and they ask them again at the end. That's part of the cognitive test that Trump's taken several times. So he knew this was coming. So no doubt, he was repeating the things over and over in his head. Every question he had to answer, he would answer, and then he'd repeat the things over in his head to himself again to remember them so he could get them right at the end because he knew it was fucking coming. Obviously. So frustrating. He's trying to pretend like this makes him intelligent, but he got dunked on multiple times for this by all kinds of folks, including Dora the Explorer. Love me some Dora. Dunk, Dora, dunk!
Can you help us?
Yeah?
Can you say person, woman, man, camera, TV?
So it's person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Hooray!
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
Again!
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
One more time!
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
We did it! We did it!
We did it! We did it! Yay!
Because I'm cognitively there.
He's cognitively there, folks! Want to know why the nation's burning down right now? 150,000 people dead. What is it? 40 million unemployed. Possibly the greatest mistake in the history of the United States, folks. I tried to stop it. I tried to stop it. A lot of the blame goes to the skeptic community. The anti-SJWs, everybody who shit on me. Ha ha! Told you so, motherfuckers. I told you. I went on your shows and I debated you and I told you. Fuckos. And, God, he's such an idiot. How can you be this big of a fucking idiot? So, they ask him about reopening the schools. He comes out, folks, the first thing he does is they cancel the Republican National Convention, basically, because it's too dangerous because of COVID-19 and the pandemic. Cancels his convention and then immediately talks about sending your kids back to school, folks. Where's the logic in this, folks? It's too dangerous for us to have our convention, but it's perfectly safe for your kids to go back to school and bring COVID home to your grandparents. But they ask about the school openings, and he just rambles about this baseball player because he's so cognitively there.
The life of every child is sacred and must be protected. Our sole focus
is the health and well-being of America's children. I have a very, very special person who loves children, who's I think one of the greatest athletes of all time. A lot of people say the greatest pitcher of all time. Known as a relief pitcher, could have been whatever he wanted. Some people, he is the greatest reliever of all time by far, substantially more saves than anybody else. In fact, he got the Presidential Medal of Freedom recently. And I'm reading off these stats. I knew he was the best. I knew he was great, but I didn't know it was almost double anybody else. But he's a man who loves children, has children, loves children, works hard with children. We're going to go outside and be with some little leaguers. Mariano Rivera, you know, he's the Sandman, right? My wife said, darling, why do they call him the Sandman? I said, you know, they play the song. He just puts the batters to sleep, and that's exactly what happened.
People are dead.
So having Mariano here is a great honor. Thank you very much.
Oh my God, shut the fuck up about this goddamn baseball player. 150,000 people are dead. You're sending secret police out in the streets. What the fuck are you talking about this for? So they ask him again about sending children back to school. And at least when they ask him again, at least we know he's not going to talk about that baseball player anymore. At least he's done talking about that baseball player.
Jacksonville. But I just wonder, some people are going to take away from this the lesson that you're pushing too far, too fast. It seemed for a while the numbers were going up in Jacksonville and you were going to have a problem there. This comes up at a time you're pushing for schools to reopen. You have the opening of the Major League Baseball season. Isn't the example of Jacksonville that we're pushing too fast?
Well, baseball as an example, we were discussing it a little while ago. You're going to be at an empty stadium. I've agreed. Randy Levine's a great friend of mine from the Yankees. He asked me to throw out the first pitch, and I think I'm doing that on August 15th at Yankee Stadium. And I say, how's the crowd going to be? And, you know, it's like you don't have a crowd. There is no such thing. It's going to be interesting, Mariano. He's not used to that.
Please don't.
I've been at many games. He walks in, the place goes crazy. I think it'd be just as good without the crowd. You were just born with it. You know, some people are born with it. I don't know if this is only for the baseball players, but I've never seen a pitcher throw a ball where so many bats were broken as Mariano.
God, shut the fuck up!
All-time record.
Sorry.
I said, how do you do that? He said, parents. Great parents, when you get right down to it, right? How do you do that? It's called parents. But
how is this real life, folks? Oh, I just got to laugh to keep from crying. 150,000 people dead. The goddamn country on fire. This goddamn dotard is talking about this baseball player for a fucking hour. Oh, holy shit. Anyway, he's still downplaying the coronavirus. Yeah, I'm still downplaying it. You know he's gotta. Yeah, November 4th, everything's going to open back up because this whole thing's a big hoax. 150,000 people dead, but it's a hoax, folks.
As a father and a grandfather, what do you want to see happen with schools? What will you do?
I'd like to see them open. And again, the children, whether it's immune system, I guess it's, I was watching you one night, you said immune system. Whatever it is, they're a lot stronger than we are because it just doesn't have an impact, doesn't have almost any impact. It's a tiny percentage of 1%. It's like meaning much, much less than 1%. I'd like to see the schools open. The country has to open. You know, we did the right thing. We closed it down. We saved millions of lives. Now we're opening it up. And I think the Democrats are actually doing it largely for political reasons. They think the economy won't be as strong because we're doing very well with jobs. You saw we broke the record 2 months in a row with job numbers. I really believe the Democrats are doing this for a political reason. If you close down California, you know, it's a big state, you close down some of these places, it's not going to show. Watch, on November 4th, everything will open up.
As a father,
it's a big hoax, folks, and keep this in mind, too. Keep in mind that he's basically downplaying it, claiming it's a hoax in order to push the reopening of the economy. Because later, hard to believe, I'm going to show you Kellyanne Conway is going public and blaming the governors for reopening the states too quickly because the coronavirus is spiking everywhere. It's like we live in this dystopian 1984 where they just say the opposites things at the same time out of both sides of their mouths and their followers don't ever catch on. But this one, folks, this one's hard to believe it's real. Like, how do you fuck up this question? They asked him about Ghislaine Maxwell. You know Ghislaine Maxwell, the child predator, rapist, sex trafficker. You know Ghislaine, who is good friends with Donald Trump. So they ask him, and literally all he has to say is no comment, or I hope justice prevails, anything, like literally anything. But he says this.
Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison, and a lot of people want to know if she's going to turn in powerful people. And I know you've talked in the past about Prince Andrew, and you've criticized Bill Clinton's behavior. I'm wondering, do you feel that she's going to turn in powerful men? How do you see that working out?
I don't know. I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly. I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well, whatever it is. I don't know the situation with Prince Andrew. Just don't know. Not aware of it.
Mr. President. Like, holy shit! It literally seems like he's sending her a public signal saying, I got you back. Don't worry about it. Don't rat me out. Don't rat me out. That's what it sounds like, folks, to me. So and also at the end, he totally lies about Prince Andrew. I'm going to show you. He's made comments about knowing stuff about Prince Andrew before. So he's just straight up fucking lying. But I made my first ever anti-Trump ad. I just threw this together and I put it out there. It only got seen like 800 times, so it didn't go viral or anything. But I expect to see a lot other campaign ads exactly like this one that go viral in the near future because he really opened himself up to it.
Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison, and a lot of people want to know if she's going to turn in powerful people. And I know you've talked in the past about Prince Andrew, and you've criticized Bill Clinton's behavior. I'm wondering, do you feel that she's going to turn in powerful men? How do you see that working out?
I don't know. I haven't really been following it too much. I just wish her well, frankly.
Ghislaine started taking off her clothes. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what was going to happen if I said no. I didn't know what was going to happen if I screamed. I did what they said.
I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well.
She did rape me. I would say it's more than 20 or 30 times. She is a rapist, destroyed what was supposed to be the best years of my life, being a teenager, being a cheerleader.
I just wish her well, frankly.
She says, you're going out to jog on the West Side Highway every day, and I know this. You need to be very careful because there's so many ways to die there. So you have to be really careful. Look over your shoulder.
I've met her numerous times over the years, especially since I lived in Palm Beach, and I guess they lived in Palm Beach. But I wish her well.
I know you've talked in the past about Prince Andrew.
I don't know the situation with Prince Andrew.
You raised the question of Jeffrey Epstein in your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem. I mean,
what do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it.
Kind of seems like you do know about Prince Andrew. You fucking liar. So, yeah, he seems scared to say anything bad about Ghislaine Maxwell, and I don't blame you. Epstein had 14 different contact informations for you in his little black book and your own The Little Express, and you've been seen multiple times with her. Here's a few of them. Yeah, look at you. Look at the good buddies you are with her repeatedly. So, yep. Our president is probably a pedophile. Just going to say, probably a pedophile. Amazing. The worst mistake in American history. But they're trying to rewrite history. Speaking of 1984, this is what they do, folks. They try to pretend like what they did, they didn't do. Now he's trying to act like he was always for masks. I was always for masks. Masks are patriotic, and I'm wearing my mask now. And I always said people should wear masks. But don't let this slip into the memory hole, folks. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them gaslight you. We remember Trump.
We're asking everybody that when you are not able to socially distance, wear a mask, get a mask. Whether you like the mask or not, they have an impact. They'll have an effect.
Yeah, now he says it. But he spent months dismissing masks as the U.S. death toll.
And some people are doing it. A lot of people don't want to do that. It's a very unpleasant thing, walking around with a mask all day.
At a press conference to announce the CDC's recommendation that Americans wear a mask in public, Trump said he wouldn't do it.
What would people gain from wearing a mask, and why are you opposed to wearing one yourself?
Well, I just don't want to wear one myself. It's a recommendation. They recommend it. I'm feeling good. I just don't want to be doing, I don't know, somehow sitting in the Oval Office behind that beautiful Resolute desk
the great resolute desk. I think wearing a face mask as I greet presidents, prime ministers, dictators, kings, queens, I don't know, somehow I don't see it for myself. I wish you'd, because you have the mask on. So it's, yeah, that's great. Just for a second. He's not worried. See the man in front of you? Are you worried about her? Are you worried about? He's not worried. Look, he's protected.
I think you're going to wear a mask at the Honeywell plant?
Well, I haven't decided because I don't know. If it's a mask environment, I would certainly do that. I'll know when I get there. But I would wear. If it's a mask environment, I would have no problem. Now, if I'm supposed to make a speech, you'll tell me. Should I leave the mask on when I'm speaking? I don't know. Doesn't sound right.
Mr. President, there was a lot of interest about whether you would end up wearing a mask today. Yeah. Could you just take us through your thought process of why you decided not to wear a mask?
Well, I had one on before. I wore one in this back area, but I didn't want to give the press the pleasure of seeing it.
Were you meaning to criticize Vice President Biden for wearing a mask?
I'm going to click it off, but there's example after example after example of this, folks. Don't let them gaslight you. This is exactly why so many of his followers, so many Trump supporters are in public freaking out about not wearing masks because he encouraged them to do this, pretending like this didn't happen. It's just so dystopian. And, oh man, speaking of dystopian, oh fucking God, folks. So they've announced now Operation Legend, where they're going to send more secret police out to other cities across the country to attack the citizens of the United States. And of course, they always do this with fascism, with authoritarianism. They named the bill something that sounds like a patriotic, like the Patriot Act. Operation Legend, which they named after a child who was murdered, I guess, in Chicago, maybe, to make it seem like, yeah, we're doing this to protect the children. They always give it these kind of names so that the idiots that support these bootlickers can go out there and say, hey, they named this after a child. They want to stop children from getting killed. This is actually a good thing. But no, folks, sending more secret police out to rile people up, to black bag them, is not a good thing.
His duty as president is to protect the American people, and today I'm taking action to fulfill that sacred obligation. In recent weeks, there's been a radical movement to defund, dismantle, and dissolve our police departments. Extreme politicians have joined this anti-police crusade and relentlessly vilified our law enforcement heroes. To look at it from any standpoint, the effort to shut down policing in their own communities has led to a shocking explosion of shootings, killings, murders, and heinous crimes.
Or could that have been caused by 40 million unemployed and the incredible wealth inequality in society? Maybe poverty is having something to do with this? Because of your stupid actions, you've collapsed the economy, basically? Is that possible, Trump? Nah.
Violence. This bloodshed must end. This bloodshed will end. Today I'm announcing a surge of federal law enforcement into American communities plagued by violent crime.
Secret police.
We'll work every single day to restore public safety, protect our nation's children, and bring violent perpetrators to justice. We've been doing it, and you've been seeing what's happening.
Yeah, we have. Yep. Yeah, we've been doing it. You've seen what we've been doing. Yes, we have. You have been completely fascist, boot-licking thugs out there rounding people up. God damn it. It's just so insane, folks. Fuck your states' rights. The states don't want them there. The cities don't want them there. But when it suits him, oh, I'm all for states' rights. But when he wants to go in and take over cities, who gives a shit, right? Operation Legend is better branding than Operation Extra Legal Attack, snatching protesters off the streets in unmarked vans and beating veterans with clubs. Yep. This one's a little bit more accurate, but Operation Legend does sound more patriotic. You against Operation Legend? They named it after dead kid. Don't you want to save dead kids? Fuck you. Fuck you, bootlicker. Just lick the ass of the goddamn fascists. And, so funny, folks. This guy got ratioed to fucking back. He still got 32,000 likes, but he got 36,000 retweets and comments. This would be Joe Biden's America. It's a very scary place. It's literally Trump's America. It's literally happening right now under Trump. This is so ridiculous. Such doublethink. They're basically saying, hey, if you elect Biden, what is happening right now under Trump is going to happen. It's happening under Trump. What the fuck are you talking about? It's just maddening. 32,000 likes for that. And I agree with Brandon Belinsky. My favorite genre of bad faith Republican arguments is look at this shitty thing happening now under Republican leadership. This is what it'll be like if you elect Democrats. And this is exactly what Ted Cruz says here. If 40 million are stuck at home, if they're depressed, if they're demoralized, if they've given up hope, that's how we wake up with the President Joe Biden. Yeah, exactly. Because of the shit you caused, because of what's going on right now, it's going to lead to Joe Biden getting elected. That's a good thing. You caused this. And folks, Trump has always been the same. He's always fucking been like this. Look at this shit. This was back in the 80s. Barbara Walters interviewing him, and he said the same thing back then, the same exact things that he says now. And she called him out on his bullshit.
I've never seen press reporting as I have with regard to me. And I hope the general public understands how inherently dishonest the press in this country is.
Always been a whiner.
As a member of the press, let me try to clear up some of the things which you say are untrue. My bankers and I worked out a terrific deal that allows me to come out stronger than ever. I see the deal as a great victory. Being on the verge of bankruptcy, being bailed out by the banks.
Well, you don't have to say on the
skating on thin ice and almost drowning, that's a businessman to be admired.
You say on the verge of bankruptcy, Barbara, and you talk on the verge, and you listen to what people are saying.
I talk to your bankers.
Well, that's fine. And what do they say? I mean, you know, depending on which banker you're talking to, what do they say? Well, I don't know what the bankers have said. The plaza's a very valuable property. Everybody told me, oh, you paid too much, you paid too much. Now they're all saying what a great deal he made on the plaza.
No, they're not. I talked to them. I talked to the bankers, dude. You're a bankrupt asshole, but he's always like, I'm the best ever. Is the media so unfair? Talking about playing the victim. He's always done that. That's sort of his M.O. But there's some good anti-Trump ads that have come out recently. Thought I'd play a few of them for you. They're pretty short. Here's one from Secure Act Blue. Don't know what the fuck that is, but this one's called Enough is Enough.
Imagine you graduate from the United States Naval Academy. You sacrifice and serve your country as a lieutenant in the Navy. Years later, you decide to exercise your First Amendment right you fought for to protest the direction of the country. And this is how your country pays you back. Heroes fight for America. Trump fights against it.
Yep.
Midas
sure
Touch
does.
is responsible for the...
It's the secret police, folks. Definitely need 4 more years of this, don't we? Let's put him back in. He's doing an amazing job. Beating veterans with sticks. And here's another one sent in by Catalina. What's up, Catalina?
We have it totally under control. One person coming in from China. It's going to be just fine. We have it very well under control. My administration will take all necessary steps to safeguard our citizens from this threat. A lot of people think that goes away in April. I think it's going to work out fine.
We have it very much under control.
We're very close to a vaccine. Because of all we've done, the risk to the American people remains very low. 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to 0. One day it's like a miracle. It will disappear.
And this is their new hope.
Unfortunately, one person passed away overnight. You take a solid flu vaccine, you don't think that would have an impact or much of an impact on corona? Anybody that needs a test gets a test. It will go away, just stay calm. I don't take responsibility at all. It's something that we have tremendous control over. We're not going to let the cure be worse than the problem. I hope we can do this by Easter. The CDC is advising the use of non-medical cloth face covering, so it's voluntary. You don't have to do it.
Just minutes after a Fox News report on the demonstrations, the president began tweeting, "Liberate Minnesota, liberate Michigan, and liberate Virginia."
When I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out, is there a way we can do something like that by injection inside? Or this is going to go away? This is going to go away without a vaccine. We have met the moment, and we have prevailed. Many of these people aren't very sick, but they still go down as a case. The virus is abating, dying out.
The Chinese virus, Kung Flu,
have done a phenomenal job with it.
The reason we have more cases than other countries is because our testing is so much.
Kung flu.
I think that at some point that's going to sort of just disappear. We are likewise getting under control.
We show cases, 99% of which are totally harmless.
We want to get our schools open. Didn't listen to my experts. We have therapies and we have vaccines. You're losing a lot of lives by keeping things closed. So we're at about 135,000 and we'll be at somewhat higher than that by the time it ends.
It will probably, unfortunately, get worse before it gets better. That's the way it is. That's the way it is. That's the way it is.
That's the way it is, folks. That's the way it is. What you gonna do? Not my fault. I don't take responsibility for nothing. And all right, that's all my Donald Trump coverage, folks. Oh my God, hard to believe it's real life, but somebody's got to chronicle this shit. Why not me? Let's check the chat, see what you guys have to say. 140K dead under this guy's watch. Never forgive, never forget. Yep. Remember how much they freaked out because 4 people died at Benghazi? Remember how many fucking investigations they had over that? Now 150,000 dead. It's just the way it is. That's what happens. The Creepy Kid's mom lullaby music was pretty good. Yep. They make good ads, that's for sure. Person, woman, man, camera, TV. No one could possibly remember those 5 things. Dusty should look for some sponsors. There are quite a handful of hefty sponsors that don't mind controversy. All right, well, have them contact me. I'm not good at capitalism. Sorry. I would just rather you guys support the show because you're entertained and not me having to worry about doing all that kind of bullshit, to be honest with you. But appreciate it. He is a billionaire, but he can't fix his face. Yeah, I always wonder why he didn't buy himself hair. I'm not a billionaire. I don't have any money, and I bought hair, dude. Seriously, work it out, Trump. Orwellian, yes, definitely Orwellian. That is a good word for it. Where's Trump's daughter wife these days? She hiding out. She renegotiated her prenuptial agreement, so as soon as the elections are over, she's going to divorce that motherfucker and get paid. No doubt about it. All right, let's scroll down and read the super chats and continue on. I still got a lot of show to go, folks. Already done 90 minutes, but we still got plenty of show left. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know it's depressing, but we're all in this together. New York has what? 10x as many deaths? Probably. It's a very, very highly dense population there. Definitely a pedophile? Definitely. Alright. Let's read the super chats. Super chats. Bye-bye. Hero Elijah Miller. There will be death in Chicago. Portland is granola. Chicago is gangsters. Yeah. Going to be interesting to see what happens. Like, I'm worried, though, that it's going to give him what he wants. They're going to shoot the cops and stuff, and then he's going to send in the military and take over and use that as an excuse to keep the presidency. We'll see what happens. Appreciate that, Elijah. J-Ho, 499. What? Us, that ninja emoji on the right side. I love it. Oh, this? This is just the default YouTube thing that when you pop the chat out, it replaces the chat with that. The Nomad, $5. I always recall Gore Vidal saying, with every president, he becomes more skeptical of evolution. People are devolving. Definitely never seen anything like it. Sort of makes me not believe in evolution, but I still do, of course. JDZ4, $2. Listening while watching bare knuckle boxing. Well, I will do the commentary. One dude punches another guy in the face, then the other guy punches him in the face, and then punch, then a body punch, then another face punch, and now he's knocked out. So I'm amazing at this. Space Ghost Martian, 20 pounds. Very generous. This type of government force is an example of state authoritarianism that the Constitution was intended for the people to fight against. Yeah, exactly. And look where it is at. So sad. Community over government. Also, rest in power, Michael Brooks. Yeah. This is exactly what the Patriots said they were going to step up and fight against. This is why they need all those guns. Scared of the government taking our guns so we can fight back against it. Nope. Nope, they're supporting it. Sons of Whores. Kevin Luna, $5. He has another special person that loves children. It's Epstein. Yep. Good buddies. Him and his good friends Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. I know that's not how you pronounce her name, but that's how I pronounce it because it's funny to say Ghislaine. $5 mail drop. Trump's greatest fear being exposed as one of Ghislaine's customers. You know she got dirt on him. He's scared to death. He's like, I just wish her well. I hope she fucking drops a bomb on him. I doubt it though. I don't expect to see that happen, but it'd be amazing. And Hero Elijah Miller, $20. The Mafia. Well wish. Yep, that's what they do. Nice life you got there. Shame anything happens to it. I wish you well, though. I don't think he said it like that. I think he's saying it like, don't rat me out. I got your back. But maybe it's a threat. Some people, like the QAnon people, they're like, he just wished her well to bring attention to it. Because he's going to expose all these people. They'll just believe anything. And Hero Elijah Miller, $30. Operation Legend, straight out of the Reich. I know, right? Scary. We named it after a dead kid. Don't you support it? Nope. I don't care what the fuck you named it after. You can name it Operation Dusty Smith, and I wouldn't support that motherfucker. I'd be mad you named fascist bullshit after me. And Utri Cove, 444. Thank you, Utri Cove. And we'll read the other one when I come back. Got to continue on with the show because only got 30 minutes. I'm going to do more than that, though, so don't have to look at that. I'm going to do a lot of this. I'm going to knock a lot of this out, folks. So next up, it's time for... You know what's coming, don't you? You know what's coming? You know what's coming? Chud Watch. It's time for Chud Watch. We talk about chuds and make fun of them. Yeah, Chud Watch. Here we go. Gonna start out with some Kanye West. So last we left Kanye, he was running for president. He was trying to get on the ballot in South Carolina, and he needed 10,000 signatures. But during his campaign event, he broke down, had a complete meltdown, started crying about abortion, started saying that his dad was going to abort him, started saying that him and Kim were thinking about aborting their child. Didn't go well, and he got 10,000 signatures to get on the ballot in South Carolina, and he didn't submit them, folks. He didn't even submit them. So he's not on the ballot in South Carolina. I told you he wasn't ready for president. He's not really ready for president. This is all just bullshit, but after that campaign event, it just went downhill even further for Kanye. Hard to believe. I showed you how he freaked out at the campaign event, but then he got home and he started tweeting. I don't know if he was drunk. I don't know what the fuck, having some kind of bipolar manic episode. But he tweeted and deleted a bunch of really strange things. First, he started defending Bill Cosby. This was a while back, in 2016, Bill Cosby innocent. But then he tweeted out a couple days ago, NBC locked up Bill Cosby. Isn't that right? It was NBC. They're behind Bill Cosby being locked up. And then he started going off on his in-laws and his wife. He posted this. Kanye West, this is Ye. You ready to talk now, or are you still avoiding my calls? That's the Chris, who is Kim Kardashian's mom. And then he's like, come and get me. This is Exodus, like Pusha said. On God. Shia is crap. So then he starts talking garbage about Shia LaBeouf, I guess. Was supposed to do some kind of photo shoot for his clothing line and stood him up. And then he says, Kim tried to bring a doctor to lock me up with a doctor. If I get locked up like Mandela, y'all know why. Shia was supposed to do the first ever Yeezy Gap shoot, and he never showed up. Then he went on to say, Chris, don't play with me and that Kanye. You and that Kanye are not allowed around my children. Y'all tried to lock me up. So I'm going to stop right here for just a second and show you who he's talking about. This is actually kind of funny. Kanye does got jokes. I got to give him that. Even when he's having a crazy mental breakdown, he got jokes. So this is Chris's boy toy. She got her little black boy toy, and Kanye calling him Kanye because he looks like a calm version of Kanye. That is pretty funny. I give it to you. I got to give it to you, Kanye. That's pretty amusing. Everyone knows the movie Get Out is about me. I guess Kanye thinks these white folks have kidnapped him, and they're trying to, I don't know, brainwash him or something. I put my life on the line for my children. That North's mother would never sell her sex rape. Oh, well, I guess he means sex tape. I don't know. I put my life on my God. That North's mom would never photograph her doing Playboy, and that's on God. I'm at the ranch. Come and get me. And then he's like, Drake. Because he seems to be trying to suggest that Drake had sex with his wife, Kim Kardashian. That is the implication he's making here, that he's made multiple times here. And then he was like, Chris, call me now. Anna Wintour always showed me love, but when I told her I was going to Gap, she looked at me like I was crazy. Then she called back kissing my ass. So Kanye melting down. I think Kim Kardashian put out a statement saying that don't make fun of him because he's having some kind of a mental breakdown and it's not funny. So his good buddy, Dave Chappelle, immediately flew out to see him because he was worried that he was going to do something crazy. Something crazier. Let me clarify. And so they had this kind of awkward video, I guess Kanye put out. This is so awkward. I feel bad for Dave Chappelle because he don't know what to say. Like, most people don't understand about comedy. It's heavily scripted. It's really hard to think of funny shit off the top of your head, even for comedians. Because, we write that shit down. Like, I do it amazingly, of course, but I am an exception to the rule because I am an incredible human being. But this was awkward. This is Dave Chappelle flying out to lend aid to Kanye so he doesn't murder himself, I guess.
Dave, can you please just make us smile? The world needs some, we need some joy. Some smile, right? Yeah, we need a smile.
Brotherhood is real. Love is real.
Awkward.
Wait a second, I'm still not smiling, bro.
I was trying to think of a punchline.
We need some joke, something like just something to like lift our spirits.
Shit.
Put him on the spot.
Shit, I don't know. I'm still on my first cup of coffee, nigga. All right, let me think of a good joke.
No, Dave, we need you. Don't stop recording, Tony. Keep giving it up. We need you, brother. We need you. But nah, get this picture. Come over here. Get this picture.
Not supposed to do that. Not supposed to do that.
We need you. Just give us some.
This is so awkward. You can't think of anything.
Uplifting joke. Now, you know I don't write them.
Okay. What we gonna do then? That was good right there. That was it. That was laugh. Because the people always be like having these pictures and they do a fake smile on Virginia. Oh, right on. All right. Let's do the fake smile. Thanks for coming out and checking on me, bro.
So, anyway, that was awkward as fuck, but that was nice of Dave Chappelle to go check on his friend to make sure he was okay in his manic episode. And it didn't help, folks. It didn't help. Kanye got back on goddamn Twitter the next day and was even nuttier. Let's have a look at some of the new crazy shit he's saying. So, now he's talking about getting a divorce. Shit got serious. They tried to fly me with 2 doctors to 51 Fifth me. I've been trying to divorce Kim since Kim met with Meek at the Waldorf for prison reform, quote unquote. I got 200 more to go. This my lady tweet of the night. Chris Jung-un, little baby, my favorite rapper, but won't do a song with me. So I'm gonna stop here because that's pretty funny. He got jokes. This is what he's calling her, Chris Jung-un, which no, yeah, no. I mean, that's not it. This is it. She does kind of look like Kim Jong-un a little bit. That's a funny joke. I get it. Kanye got the humor sometimes. Pull my fucking headphones out. Chris Jong-un. She gonna divorce you, Kanye? You can't talk about her mom like that. So let's go back to the other nutty stuff he's tweeting out. Meek is my man and was respectful. That's my dog. Kim was out of line. He basically saying she trying to fuck Meek Mill. He calling out his wife, man. That's a bad look. Kim was out of line. I'm worth $5 billion and more like that through Christ. Yeah, Christ is all about you being rich, Kanye. You definitely know what he stood for. But y'all ain't listening to MJ and now y'all believe them? Chris and Kim put out a statement without my approval. That's not what wives should do. White supremacy, says the future president. All positive when the devil attacks, even if I never see my kids till they are 18, because you believe white people, on God, North with never be exploited by the system of white supremacy. White supremacy at its highest, no cap. MJ told you about Tommy before they killed him. Kim saved my daughter's life in the name of Jesus. It's God's choice. Only I would live for my children. Chris, I'm in Cody. If you're not planning another one of your children's Playboy shoots, come and get me. Larsa? which apparently Larsa is Scottie Pippen's wife, who is a friend of Kim's, who I guess had an affair with Future, who is a rapper who made an album with Drake. I guess, folks. I don't know anything about this. This is what I read. And so he seems to be just throwing everybody on the bus. So he's like, in Jesus' names, no more cap. And then he's like, Drake? Again? And so he's insinuating again that Kim had sex with Drake. Apparently the story is that Kim and Larsa, Scottie Pippen's wife, went and hung out with Drake and Future and had sex with them. And so he's throwing her under the bus completely, folks. And then, of course, he deleted all this stuff immediately after he put it out. Because it's all bad. It's all bad look for him. And next thing you know, yep, Kim Kardashian is meeting with divorce lawyers after Kanye Twitter rant. Controversial family comments. So, not looking good for those lovebirds. Seems like they're not going to work it out. Who could have possibly have seen this coming? I know we're all shocked. And the only reason I'm really talking about this is because Kanye was running for president. And here's some tweets that didn't age very well. Look at these idiots that were supporting him. Elon Musk, you have my full support to be president. Genius. Billionaire Elon Musk. Fuck off, Elon Musk. And here's Chance the Rapper. Black people don't have to be Democrats. And this guy's like, I wonder if Kanye has caught up with Chance the Rapper. And Chance is like, talked to him 2 days ago. He is in a great space. Yeah, isn't he? And not affected by folks trying to question his mental or physical health. Didn't age well. And Chance is like, are you more pro-Biden or anti-Ye? I get that y'all want to reply that you're just trying to get Trump out. But in this hypothetical scenario where you're replacing Trump, can someone explain why Joe Biden would be better? Yeah, history. Open your mind. Maybe we shouldn't put a guy who's having a mental breakdown in the White House. I think we have already have one insane guy in there. Don't think that's the best choice, but didn't age well. You fucking morons. And next up, speaking of Elon Musk, shithead Elon Musk got 100,000 likes for saying another government stimulus package is not in the best interest of the people, in my opinion. Huh? Amazing. This billionaire who will be completely fine, who doesn't have to worry about rent and food, doesn't think another round of stimulus checks is good for poor people. Huh? Wonder why. Wonder what could be possibly causing him to believe this. You fucking piece of shit. Why do people support this guy? And Jeff Bezos added $13 billion in one day to his portfolio, while 40 million people are out of work, folks. How is this real life right now? How can you look at this and not think the system is completely fucking broken in every goddamn possible way it can be broken? It's ridiculous. And that led to a super awkward moment between Tucker Carlson and Sean Hannity. Apparently, at the end of Tucker Carlson's show, he does a handoff to Sean Hannity for his show, and Sean Hannity rebuked him live on the air. Apparently, Tucker Carlson was complaining that Jeff Bezos made $13 billion in one day during a global pandemic. Got something right for once, Tucker Carlson. Actually had a good take for once in his life, but nope, Sean Hannity wasn't having it. So Sean Hannity slaps him down. Let's watch.
And now, Sean Hannity takes over from Tucker. People can make money. They provide goods and services people want, need, and desire. That's America. It's called freedom, capitalism, and as long as it's honest, right? People decide. All right, Tucker, great show. Welcome to Hannity. This is now doing...
He's like, dude, the fuck you slapping me down for live on TV? Of course, Hannity got to take up for a guy making $19 billion in a single day during a pandemic. Because what a piece of shit he is. But that was funny. Let them fight. Let them eat each other. And, holy shit. Geraldo Rivera calling, wanting to arrest pedophiles woke politics. Geraldo Rivera calls Donald Trump brave for wishing Ghislaine Maxwell wishes. Says alleged procurer's detention is woke politics. Yeah, woke politics. Arresting of pedophiles is woke politics. I wonder if she has some dirt on Geraldo Rivera. Wouldn't be surprised. Here he is. When asked, real Donald Trump said he wished Ghislaine Maxwell arrested well. With media mob eager to see her lynched, it was brave to weigh in. Fact, cases versus her are for crimes allegedly committed more than 25 years ago. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit how long ago she raped children? Dude. She deserves bail bail. Yeah, doesn't she deserve bail? And got solitary confinement. Woke politics. Fucking woke motherfuckers. Wanting to arrest her and not give her bail simply because she had fake passports and she was living at a place under a different name and hiding and has every resource in the world to skip the country. In fact, she's probably the most likely person in the goddamn universe to skip the country, which is why she was denied bail. But no, it's the woke scodes did it. And people bitched at him, of course, because he's a fucking moron. And he was like, I was just going to block you, because he loves free speech so much. But let me say it one last time. Nazi Goebbels and Eichmann got a trial. Mass murderer Charles Manson got a trial. Charles Manson didn't actually murder anybody himself. But anyway, trials educate guilt or innocent. Bail is only to make sure you show up for your trial. Got it? Yeah, we understand how bail works, dude. We understand how likely it is that Ghislaine is going to run the first opportunity she gets. And your attitude is very strange. He got 2.2 thousand likes for that because they'll literally praise anything Donald Trump does, no matter how crazy. Even if he sends well wishes to a rapist, sex trafficking, pedophile lady, they still will praise him for it. It's not a cult, folks. It's not a cult at all. Might skip over a couple of these. I think I'm going to skip over. This one was... Dave Rubin suggesting that what this country need, or what the characters in 1984 needed was a Trump-like character to end political correctness and provide hope. Because that's what Trump does, isn't it? Trump doesn't lie. Trump doesn't spin. Trump doesn't rewrite the past. No, he ends political correctness. He would have fixed 1984 up. Like, you've read the book, right? The entire book was about a guy who bucked the system and went against it, right? They already had that type of character you're pretending Trump is. You fucking moron. And, good God. Why would anybody listen to this dude ever for anything? He just looks stupid, first of all. Dude got facial hair and he still ain't covering up his double chin. How do you have a beard and still don't manage to cover up your double chin? What is wrong with you, dude?
I'm not wearing a mask into any businesses.
Well, then stay at home.
I'm not wearing a mask to any rallies or anything that we're getting together at. I'm not wearing a fucking mask in my car. I'm not wearing a mask in my home. And you have my word right now, as God is my witness, if you fucking try to get me to wear a mask to vote, I won't be fucking voting.
Good.
I didn't sign up for this shit. This is not America. This is an infringement on my fucking constitutional rights. God. And if you think I'm going to participate in any election, any fucking election, I don't give a fuck who is running. And you're going to think you're going to get my vote while simultaneously forcing me to fucking wear something that is medically I'm not allowed to wear? You're fucking dreaming. That's my stance on the mask. I'm telling you right now, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Well, I hope every Trump supporter feels exactly the same way. I hope you all goddamn have to stay home and they won't let you in to vote for being such idiots. Why would anybody listen to this dude? Like, seriously. Trump supporters are so low level, bottom of the barrel, every fucking one of them. And Betsy DeVos, our Secretary of Education, who has no qualifications whatsoever and literally bought her position by donating to the Trump campaign, is going out in public and claiming that children stop COVID-19. Yeah! They stop it, folks. Children get it, and then basically it cancels out for everybody. Everybody who's around a child that's got COVID, it just kind of cancels it out for everybody. And they don't spread it. That's what they're all claiming. This is what even Trump is claiming. And the reason they're claiming this is because they took a few studies that showed that children don't contract or spread the virus the way adults do. They don't. It spreads slower from children, but it still spreads. And there was a couple that said very, very low amount of people in these studies. 18 infected people who contacted 900 people resulted in only 2 additional infections, and no evidence of children infecting others. And so a few other studies, but then there are studies that are completely against those. More concrete studies, like in South Korea, a large study using contact tracing found that children ages 10 to 19 can spread the virus at least as much as adults do. And in Israel, at least 1,335 students and 691 staff members contracted the coronavirus after Israel reopened its entire school system without restrictions, believing it had beaten the virus. The spike in infections amongst the children spread to the general population. In New York, An asymptomatic child attending family in-home daycare in DeWitt led to 4 families getting sick, including 6 children at the daycare, 1 sibling, 7 parents, and 2 grandmothers. So yeah, kids can contract the virus. They can go home and spread it to their parents, to their grandparents. Yes, reopening the schools are going to get people killed, and they're lying. They're cherry-picking studies that agree with them to pretend this is the person in charge of your child's education, America. It's just hard to believe, right? Just one after the other after the other. Here's another example. How is this real life? Trump mouthpiece Kellyanne Conway going out in public with a straight face and scolding states for reopening too quickly. How is this real? We just heard from the president. I showed you. He's trying to get it reopened. He's continuously been behind this push. In fact, he said that if the states don't open themselves, he's going to go into the states and override the governors and open himself. And then they're literally going out and claiming the opposite is true. How can this be real life? How is this not frustrating to anybody who supports these people? How do you just overlook this? How do you pretend like this bizarro, both sides of your mouth speech makes any sense whatsoever? It's just wild. And Andy No-Go, fascist propagandist, Andy No-Go. He's out there like, he got to demonize the wall of moms. Because in his narrative, all the people protesting, asserting their First Amendment rights, they're actually the evil ones. And Trump's secret fascist police are the good guys. And so to make this narrative make sense in the minds of the idiots that follow him, he has to demonize the moms. Otherwise, it just looks silly. So he's like, I recognize a lot of the so-called moms as the same Antifa women who dressed in black as recent as a couple days ago. They just put on yellow shirts now for optics. Most of these people aren't mothers, and many don't even identify as female. Yeah, the wall of moms is just Antifa members. Look at all these hardcore Antifa members. Yeah, look at them. Don't believe them, folks. They're actually terrorists, these wall of moms. They're the bad guys. The secret police are the good guys. Yay! This is reality we're all living in. That's what happens when they pay you, folks. When they pay you enough money, you would just say anything to spread right-wing narratives. And that's what Andy No-Go does. Just the biggest sellout you can possibly fucking be. And they just lie, folks. They just fucking lie. Look. Did you care when Antifa hit someone over the head with a bat in broad daylight in front of a large crowd? Look at this, folks. It's an umbrella. It's an umbrella. Now, it can sting a little bit, but it's a fucking umbrella. You get swatted in the head with it, it doesn't make you collapse to your fucking knees. You get swatted in the butt with it, it doesn't hurt. It's an umbrella. You fucking... I was going to call him a pussy, but that's sexist. You fucking weakling. You liar. It's a fucking umbrella, dude. Just, they're so weak. They're so weak. They just want to play the victim every fucking chance they get. And they're such hypocrites too, folks. It's so amazing. They don't even try to hide it. Wear a mask, says Joe Biden. RD says, real defender. It's not a mask. It's a muzzle, and you are only wearing it because your campaign needs to keep your mouth shut. And then Trump wears one, and he's like, looking good in that mask, Mr. President. I have to admit, you are most definitely my favorite president ever. Lick the ass. Lick your anus. My God. How much of a fucking hypocrite boot ass licker can you be, motherfucker? Shit, man. Crazy. And, I guess I'll skip over that one. What time is it? Gonna do some overtime. How many more of these do we have? All right, I'm gonna finish out the Chud section. Gonna finish out the Chud section. Actually, no, I think that was the end of the Chud section. This is a new section I'm going to do, folks. A brand new section. Well, let me stop and read the chats first, and then I'll do the new section called What the Fuck? What the fuck? Alright, let me see what you guys have to say in the chat. Faker, yeah, total faker. Adult Skeletor, I died. It's pretty funny. Andy sellout no-go. Yep, that's what he does. What do you guys think? Atheist believes in climate change, the woman's rights, Second Amendment, round earth, and real moon landing, voting. Trump loves Dusty. Am I that... I don't even know what that means. Andy Nobody, dirtbag grifter. He's definitely a dirtbag grifter, that's for sure. Kellyanne, been drinking since Trump won. She didn't sign up for this. She's definitely a horrible, horrible human being and an incredible fucking liar. Dusty! What's up, Rich Lotta? How you doing? Gorilla Divos, that's a good one. I like that one. I support Trump, Dusty, but I love you too. Is that odd? Oh, please don't. I don't want your support. Please don't love me. Please, and please, whatever you do, don't tell anybody you're a fan of mine, because I don't want you as a fan of mine. I will be very, very embarrassed if you associated yourself with me. You can watch me all you want to, and you can love me like secretly. Just please don't tell anybody that, because no thank you. Pass. Hard pass on you and your love. He looks like a slim Josh Fierstein. Yep, he does sort of look like that. All right. As always, I go back when the show's over and I watch the repeat of it and I read all of you guys' comments. So be sure to leave me comments here and I will read every single one of them. I promise. And let me check the super chats before we continue on with the show. Super duper chats. The Nomad with the Bernie or Busters. It's nice to see the reverse of that. The Lincoln Project as a counterbalance. Yep, the Lincoln Project is definitely putting out some good videos. They're not our friends. They're still chuds. But it's worth spreading their videos if it gets Trump out of office. Space Ghost Train Martian, 10 pounds. Also, like Patrick Stewart, Prince Andrew happened to be the Chancellor of the University of Huddersfield, where I studied at. Ew, it's just a meaningless representative title. Seriously, look it up. Yeah, if you watch the Jeffrey Epstein documentary, Filthy Rich, on Netflix, they have multiple people that worked on the island that testified that he was there making out with the underage kids. So, yeah, he guilty. He guilty as fuck. Space Ghost Martian. Also, look at these wrapper up that you're reversing. Okay. You talking about Future? That's my Future. I can't sing the song that he's singing because he says the N-word in it, so I just have to mumble it. Debate Joe Rogan. Okay, Joe Rogan wants to debate me about something. He can contact my people, which is me, and I'll be happy to go on and debate him about whatever he wants to debate me on. That would be cool. Wouldn't mind that. Rattletrap, $1,050. Very generous. Thank you, Rattletrap. That's amazing. You're an amazing human being. The Girl with Flowers is like the beginning of The Watchmen. Damn, a shame. I know. Orwellian. That is a good way to put it. Just crazy. I mean, not the country I thought I lived in, but clearly it's always been like this. The mask is just off for people like me now, for the privileged. And I'll read the other one when I come back because I can't see it. Appreciate all the super chats, guys. You rock. Love you. And now it's time for a very special segment that I call What the Fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? And folks, they pretending like this is a good story, but this ain't a good story. What is wrong with you? First off, let me read you what it says. We all need a pick-me-up story these days, so this morning I'm introducing you to born and raised Maynard Jackie Hart. She's 84 years old and just got hired as a housekeeper at a motel in Southwest Harbor. Isn't this a pick-me-up, folks? Isn't your spirits just lifted so high because this woman can't live off Social Security and so at 84 has to go clean dirty-ass rooms of other people just to get by? Oh my God, my spirits are so lifted.
I'm lucky to have a job. I do what they want done and do how they want it done and do what I'm told. Anything else you want to know?
Oh my God, I'm so uplifted. Hosanna, Hosanna. It's amazing, this country. I love it. What the fuck? And next up on What the Fuck, Hindu group offers cow urine in bid to ward off coronavirus. What the fuck? I don't think that's going to work. I'm just going to go on a limb and say probably drinking cow urine. Not going to get rid of the coronavirus. But what do I know, folks? These guys clearly are on the cutting edge of technology. So who knows? Maybe it's just crazy enough to work. And folks, are you ready for extraterrestrials? Because they're coming! Apparently, the Pentagon is about to release some information about UFOs. Apparently, this is a guy that worked at the Pentagon UFO division for a long time, a legit person, who claims that they have found vehicles, they got them now, that were created by aliens.
This year,
shut the
the
fuck up.
Alzheimer's Association
fuck
Walk
up.
to End Alzheimer's is
Don't you
everywhere.
shut the So anyway, let's see if I can find this guy. What? I just told you to shut the fuck up! God damn it! I will murder. All right, God damn it.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
Shut up. Mute. Don't blow shit up. God damn it. Stupid son of a. Anyway, while no crash artifacts have ever been documented in public, Harry Reid, the former Democratic Senator Majority Leader, told The Times that he came to the conclusion that UFO materials were in the government's possession. After looking into this, I came to the conclusion that there were reports, some were substantive, some not so substantive, that there were actual materials that the government and the private sector had in their possession. That wasn't the guy I was looking for. Oh, here it. One former official, Eric Davis, told The Times that he briefed the U.S. Department of Defense in March about the retrieval of off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. The Pentagon consultant and subcontractor said objects he believed we couldn't make ourselves were discovered during his time on the unit, where he has worked since 2007. So, I don't know, folks. Maybe this is a distraction. Maybe this is a psyop. I don't know. But who knows? 2020 has been crazy as shit. Maybe this is the year we actually find out aliens exist. But you know what, folks? If aliens do turn out to exist, salvation through Jesus Christ is the only way they're ever going to enter heaven. That's right, folks. All the alien civilizations that might be throughout the universe, there could be countless alien civilizations out there. But because Jesus didn't come to them and tell them to worship him, they're all going to hell. Because this is how an all-loving, all-powerful, omniscient God would behave, right? Pick one planet, give that planet one savior that every other civilization throughout the entire universe has to follow, or they're tortured for eternity. It just makes sense, folks. This is an infinitely wise plan. Don't you question it? Holy shit. And this guy is a state representative, by the way. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, this is Jonathan Strickland, Texas state representative. So, good job, Texas. I heard Joe Rogan is moving to Texas. He finally decided to make the decision to move to Texas. So, he'll fit in perfectly with the other chud asses out there in goddamn Texas. And next up on, oh, what the fuck? Like, this is, all right, this is kind of funny. This is a guy running, and he's just barely going to make it away. I mean, this is as close to death as you can come. But my question is, why did he just run sideways? Just run sideways. Just step out of the way. Why are you running the length of it? It don't really make any sense. Look at him run. Run, motherfucker, run. Run. Oh, my God, you almost died. All you had to do was run left or right. What is wrong with you? Oh, you should buy some lottery tickets because you are a lucky son of a bitch. Tell you that much right now. And next up on What the Fuck, the coolest new thing is homelessness, folks. Are you ready? Are you ready to be homeless? All the cool kids are doing it these days. Let's live in our cars. Yeah, welcome to my car. Look, I got this from my phone where I can watch TV in the back seat. Subscribe to my YouTube. I charge my phone through this thing. Living in your car is amazing. I love being homeless. I made these for my windows. It gets so dark in here, I can sleep in my car in Trump's America. I got new lighting for my car. I got a solar power light for my car. Gonna hang it on my neck as I kill myself in my car. And I get in the front seat and I eat my dinner. This is not sad at all. Not depressing in any way. Got my utensils, yeah. I got a rainbow thing on my window. Yeah, amazing. Let's all live in our cars, folks. You're gonna have to anyway when you get evicted. When you all get evicted because you didn't pay your rent, because you're unemployed. Enjoy it, folks. Enjoy it. Next up on What the Fuck. With an 86-14 veto-approved vote, the Senate has passed a new $740,000 billion defense bill. But don't worry, folks. In the defense bill, they had to rename the Confederate names off the military bases. So, hey, we win, right? This is good. Oh, my God, no. This is the kind of ridiculous crumbs they throw us. Democrats are involved in this, too. I blame Democrats mostly for this bullshit. You should have fucking voted against this bullshit. $740 billion for defense. We see right through that shit. Don't pretend like, oh my God, at least they're renaming the military bases, so yay, we're justified in passing this. No, you're not. Fuck you. Fuck you for doing this. Every penny of that should go to the fucking people to help us during this time of crisis. Defund the military. We're coming for the fucking military next, motherfuckers. After the police, military. And that's all my what the fuck this week's, folks. The brand new segment I'm going to start introducing when I find what the fuck material. And now it's time for the shit I didn't do on the last. Well, not the last, because I did a Wednesday show of religious bullshit. But on Monday, this is the stuff I didn't cover. And it's my corona. You ready for this? Ready for the corona coverage. And here's the British Karens. It's not just America that's nutty as fuck. Over in Britain, you guys got your Trump-like pieces of human trash as well. Let's have a look.
This is a face covering, and a face covering is, as long as it covers your mouth and nose, well, my G-string
please die.
covers my
Die
mouth and
horribly,
nose.
please.
Alliance. And this is where they want to take it. They want...
Love conquers fear. We ain't wearing no mask. I will not be mass tested, tracked, or poisoned. God, I wish it was just them that died. I wish they didn't spread it. It would just be Darwinian, right? They would just... I guess it's not Darwinian because most of these idiots probably have children. They're passing this horrible mindset on to... Yeah, you are. Yes, you are. You're a nut job.
I'm actually a mother. I'm intelligent.
No, you're not.
I've got a very credible background in work.
Well, I hope you lose your job.
Business and finance, retail and distribution.
No one gives a shit.
Coach, I'm a mother, I'm passionate.
You're an idiot.
But do you know what?
A moron.
I do my independent research.
Oh, independent research.
I do not believe the government.
How about the CDC? How about the World Health Organization? How about doctors and health professionals across the world? Nope. Anyway, good going, UK. I thought you guys were smarter than that, but you're just like us. Fucking morons. And Los Angeles at Huntington Beach, they don't believe in no face mask. As infection rates soar in Orange County, residents of Surf City doubt the severity of the pandemic and call for easing restrictions. God damn it. I bet every one of our fucking Trump supporters. I'm just going to roll through these real quick. And these anti-maskers fought for a grilled cheese chef's right to work unmasked. Yeah, don't fucking put a mask on him. He's got freedom not to wear a mask. He doesn't. There's an ordinance, and you're supposed to wear a mask, and Florida has the highest rates in the world right now. But who cares? These chunky chicks want their grilled cheese sandwich, and they don't want him to wear a mask when he's making it. A little louder. I guess it's a woman, clearly. God damn it. Would you quit turning off when I push the...
Don't shut her down. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down. Stand down.
A Florida grilled cheese chef refused to respect her city's mask rule, prompting authorities to issue a warning to her establishment. These maskless cheese eaters showed up to shout at the authorities. Should arrest them all.
This is America. This is America.
Then why aren't you guys protesting having to wear shirts? What's the difference? Why are you guys protesting having to wear pants? What's the fucking difference? And next thing you know, they're going to be protesting her right not to wash her hands. You can't shut her down just because she want to wash her hands. So what if there's rat feces all over her kitchen? This is America. She don't have to do that.
This is not communist China. You
want to call me selfish for
Yes.
not wearing a mask?
I wanna
I
call you
want
an
to say
asshole.
to you,
Yes,
all the
Rachel,
people calling me selfish, you're the one who's trying to force me a medical procedure so you can feel more safe.
Wearing a mask is a medical procedure? Good goddamn.
I second that. Listen to this. Stay in your
You
house.
have a right to stay
You have
in
a
your
right
house.
to stay
You
in
have
your
every
house.
right to wear a
You
mask
have a right
if
to
you
stay.
want.
Shut
Don't
that
shove it
window.
on me.
Shut
You
that
have
window.
every right.
Shut
You
that
have every
window.
right to stay in that house.
Pettiness 2020, folks. Every one of these people are Trump supporters. Make them cry. Hurt their feelings. Make them scream. I'm gonna cover it. I'm gonna cover every second of it, folks. I'm gonna do whole goddamn shows of it when it happens.
Be quiet, honey. You're in your home. Shut the window, dear.
Yep, the day after the rally, Florida reported 15,300 cases, a new U.S. record.
In all honesty, we don't feel like we're moving anywhere positive in the right direction.
Yeah, no shit. You got all these
Felt
idiot
good
Trump
for a
supporters
while.
who have been influenced by Trump not to wear a fucking mask, and they're gonna get everybody killed. So goddamn stupid. And Disneyland is reopening. You guys ready to go to Disneyland? Hell yeah. The happiest place on earth. But a lot of people made chilling parodies to roast Disney for reopening. They opened, and one of the excuses they gave, hey, well, China Disneyland reopened, so why can't we? And then they reopened, and of course China shut down immediately because cases soared. But who gives a shit, folks? Who gives a shit if they get you killed, they get your kids sick? It's Disneyland, the happiest place on earth.
Stay home!
Stay home. It's not safe.
Please!
Stay home.
Do not come here.
Please.
Do not come here.
Stay home.
Please don't come.
It's not safe.
I'm scared.
Me too.
Me too.
It's not safe.
Please don't come.
Help us, please. It's not safe. I have a family. It's not safe.
It's not safe, folks. Don't go to Disneyland. I'm not gonna play you all of them. There's several, but they're pretty funny. If you guys want to check that out. And next up, the cops finally doing something good for a change. They masked this dude who refused to wear. They didn't mask. They maced this dude who refused to wear a mask. Get him bored. Finally, somebody that I can jump on board with you. Gassing. Alright, fine. I'll just make sure. Get the fuck out the store.
pas ça exagéré?
Get the fuck out the store.
C'est pas exagéré votre affaire?
Again, please.
Pour une histoire de masque? Pour un masque, là!
He's really insistent on not wearing a mask. Yeah, for the mask law. That's what they should do. They're gonna get people killed. It's a restaurant. Arrest his ass. Anyway. Thoughts and prayers to that motherfucker. Put him in jail. Put him in jail. And, Governor Mike Parsons, who is the governor of Missouri, says these kids have to get back to school. And if they do get COVID, which they will, and they will, when they go to school, they're not going to go to hospitals. They're going to go home, and they're going to get over it. Yeah, they're going to go home and give it to their grandma and their moms. It's going to spread everywhere. Hey, look at this evil fuck. He don't give a shit. They literally just canceled the Republican National Convention because it's too dangerous. They're going to send your kids home to get killed and get you sick, folks. And when it happens, they're going to claim that it was the governors who pushed to have the... It is this governor, but they're going to claim that it was it wasn't Trump that did it. It's not his fault. He didn't tell people to open the schools, folks. He pushed against it. It was the damn governors that did it. That's exactly what they're going to do. They lie, 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 and bad legal takes. These signs are posted on an Apple Bistro's door. Owner wasn't happy I was wearing a mask inside his restaurant. Holy shit. Owner don't want people to wear masks inside his restaurants. Caution. No social conditioning. No oxygen deprivation mask. No latex dirty germ spreader. You guys aren't allowed to wear gloves? Are the people making the food allowed to wash their hands? Asking for a friend. Caution. I already read that. Not required here. This may not be for you. Yeah, I hope there's like an ordinance and they get shut down. Notice to all government officials, you are in violation of your oath of office by trespassing unlawfully on the property of this business establishment, committing an act of domestic terrorism under Section 802 of the Patriot Act. You were knowingly and willingly violating the rights of a business owner. You were no longer protected under judicial immunity and are now subject to being arrested and also sued in your private capacity. We will take everything you own and work for, including your freedom. We love freedom, which is why we're going to take yours for trying to keep people safe. It says Rick Martin. So, yeah, whatever we can do to have Rick Martin's life be slightly worse, we should definitely do that. And next up, oh God, yep, they're trying to kill you, folks. Senate GOP proposed a 5-year shield from coronavirus lawsuits for businesses. They don't give a shit about your life. They want to make sure the businesses don't actually have to do what's in the best interest of their customers. They can just do whatever the fuck they want. And if you get sick, hey, can't sue them. Peak capitalism, folks. You die and they get rich. And look at this rebel. She's so hardcore. Fighting the man out there. Look how brave.
Do that.
I won't do that. I will do anything for love, but I won't get your grandma killed because I will not wear my mask. And it says, this is where I put the mask they gave me when I was discharged from the hospital in April. It's been hanging ever since, but I hope you're not allowed to shop in stores. I hope they kick your ass out. Of course, Trump supporter, shocker. We're all so unbelievably shocked. Proud patriot. She's such a proud patriot. Oh yeah, this is that disgusting, oh yeah, this is the woman that has that really horrible, unattractive accent and the really strange boobs. She has like wrinkles and everything on her chest because she's been in the sun too much. I didn't even realize that was her. Oh my God, she has 87,000 followers. Of course she does. Because this is Trump's America. And thoughts and prayers to Oklahoma's governor, who was shocked. He was shocked, I say, to test positive for COVID-19 despite not wearing a mask. And he's still not going to implement any kind of policies that mandate people wear masks. So, no telling how many people he's infected. Oklahoma, you can't possibly do worse than this. Get your shit together, dudes. And I should have put this under the what the fuck section. I'm going to save that one for the next show. I'm going to move that over here. I'm going to save that for the next show. Because I was going to research it a little more. Because it's weird and wild. And I want to make sure I'm educated about it before I present it to you guys. Oh, now it's time for the segment of the show I like to call Heroes. We could be heroes for just one day. Nailed it! Heroes! Alright, there's a few good people out there. I want to start highlighting them. Because the show is depressing as fuck. I pretty much only point out the bad in society. But there is some good in society. First off, this Navy dude who got beat by the secret police. He's using his 15 minutes of fame to actually put the spotlight where it belongs. And this guy rules. He is a hero! Let's have a look. God damn it.
From here.
One more time.
Where do you go from here?
Where do I go from here? Well, I want to use my 15 minutes to put out a message to my fellow vets. I also want to use my 15 minutes to try to refocus this whole discussion back to Black Lives Matter as opposed to an old white guy who got beat up, because I don't think I warrant the attention, to be perfectly frank. I think it's a little overblown, to be perfectly honest.
The attention you're getting?
Yeah, the attention. I think it's over. I'm a private person. I'd like to have my life back. This has turned everything upside down. I got beaten down. I was an old white guy that got beat down.
You didn't get beat down.
That's an acute situation, right? Being a black person in this country is a chronic situation.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't get a taste. I just got beat up. If I had been a black veteran that gotten beaten down, do you think I would have gotten as much attention as I did?
Yes.
Really? I think it's because I'm just an old white dude. And what it demonstrates is if they can beat somebody down like me, they can beat anybody down, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole point. Statement from the U.S. Marshals. The subject of the video presented a threat to the deputy U.S. Marshals by continuing to approach them and failing to comply with lawful commands to withdraw as they proceeded to re-enter the courthouse. Less than lethal force was deployed, only until the individual retreated. Based upon the circumstances at the time of the incident, the deputies believe the force used was necessary to protect themselves and others from the physical harm. Never stop protesting. Never stop making these people feel like pieces of shit. If you have a family member that's a cop, disown them till they retire, till they resign. If you have a member of your family that's part of the Department of Homeland Security, if you have friends, stop being friends with them. Make their lives difficult. Make them beg to be reformed. Fuck these motherfuckers. This guy did nothing. Literally stood close to them and asked them to remember their oath to the Constitution, and they beat him, shattered his hand, and maced him over it. And then not taking any responsibility for it, blaming him for it, claiming they did the right thing. Fuck this. Burn it all down. Burn it all the fuck down. That guy's a fucking hero. And next up on the heroes, this woman went to McDonald's and stole their employees. She's like, how much you guys making? And they're like, we make $8.25 an hour. And she's like, come work for me at my grill, and I'll pay you $12 an hour. Walk off your job right now, and you make $12 an hour. And they sure enough did it.
How much you make here an hour? $8.25. Would you like to make $12 an hour? Yeah. Walk out. Let's go. Come get in the car with Auntie. How you doing? How are you? You want to work? Let's go. Come on. I'm waiting for you. I'm gonna start you off at $12 an hour. Let's go.
Well, they start me off at $12.
Well, come on. Let's go. Get in the car. You want? I'm dead ass. Let's go.
$12 an hour?
$12 an hour. Let's go.
You lying?
I'm not fucking lying. I'm ready. You can get y'all shit. Let's go.
And they sure enough did it. They got their shit.
I ain't teaching them no fucking bad habits. I need workers, and they want to work. You
Walk
got a car?
up.
Yeah, my car over there.
All right, meet me at Country Cooking.
Okay.
What you a manager?
Country Cooking.
What you a manager?
And training.
And training? Well, now you training with me. How much you was making?
$7.75.
Oh, guess what you getting now? 12. Let's go. Get in the car. I meet y'all at Country Cooking.
Hero.
All right.
Love
I'm
that.
not playing. There's too many people that need jobs out here, period. Shut up, Bam. Shut up.
Put a smile on my face.
Shut the
Love to see that. So, Country Cooking, wherever that's at. I don't know where that's at, but find out. Go support her. There it is. Country Cooking Restaurant. Oh, there's another video. I didn't even see this one.
So hold up. Is my new workers here? Or what? Y'all both got cars. Y'all got down here. As you said, he got down here, period. Nah, poo. Don't play with me, nah. I had to get her to come here and train some people. Come on. I had to get my old worker, Nana, to come. It's okay. You coming to train?
Yep. Wherever that's at. 267. That's the area code. I don't know where this is at, but Country Cooking, definitely. Go support them. And next up, I like this one. Woman shouts, I still love sharks after being attacked by one. That's about as metal as I can possibly think. What a badass. Still repping for the sharks even after she got attacked by one. And another hero. Gonna talk to you about protesting, which is American as apple pie, about the most American thing you can do. Protesters are heroes. The people that attack the protesters are the baddies. Let's have a listen.
Lots to say, only a little time to say it, gonna read it. Hi, I'm from a military family, and it's time that we had a chat. Whenever I see people online talking about how they want to improve America, I see responses from people saying, do you know how many veterans fought and died for your right to say that? However, no one in Vietnam or Afghanistan or anywhere else were there fighting for Americans' rights to free speech. Our First Amendment rights were granted to us way back in 1791. The First Amendment also grants us the right to free press, the right to petition the government for redress of grievances without fear of punishment, and the right to protest. It wasn't the military that fought to give women the right to vote, it was protesters taking to the streets. rights. In the 60s, it was peaceful protesters who were still brutalized by police who brought about the end of segregation and discriminatory voting practices that affected black people. Child labor laws were only created after activists published information on the working conditions of children. Throughout America's history, it's been protesters inconveniencing people until the government has no choice but to actually pay attention to and redress our grievances, who are the ones who fought and won us our rights. If you really care about those who fought and died for our rights, you should have respect for protesters. Respect our Constitution, respect our rights, respect protesters.
Hell yeah. Thumbs up to that one. 1.5 million views. Beautifully said. Thank you, Socialist Distancing. Is that the one that said this? I don't know. But very well put. Support the protesters. And, let's see. How long is this video? I think I'm going to skip that. I'm going to save that one for the next show, folks. I'm going to get a move on and save this one for the next show. And, I'm going to save Dave Bautista for the next show, too. I'm going to go ahead. We're already another 30 minutes into the show, so we'll do one more heroes, and then we're going to finish up with a couple palate cleansers. But this is the perfect way to handle street preachers. I actually encouraged people to do this years ago. Combat their hate with love. Dance around them as a form of protest. Make them look like fucking idiots by just dancing around them. And these people do it beautifully. Drown him out with music. Drown out his hatred with your dance. You try to scream over him, but it ain't working. They make you look like a fool. You outnumbered. Look, I love this girl. It's like, oh, I can't stand it. You got your booty in my face. I am sinning against God right now. And this one's getting down. That one's getting it. Yeah, go. Mamacita. Mamacita. Yeah, get it, girl. Yep, chase his ass off with your dance. You don't know what to do. Go home. That's what you do. Nobody wants to hear your fucking bullshit. He's all flabbergasted. Cannot believe this. Jesus, help me. Maybe you should pray harder, dude. I don't really think Jesus is on your side. And I guess I'm going to save that one for the next show and finish it up with 2 palate cleansers real quick. Got 2 quick palate cleansers for the end of the show. Last chance to get in your super chats if you want to, if you're able. And first off, this is pretty funny. Love is when you finish each other's sentences. Get it? Because he killed himself, supposedly, and now she's going to go to jail for the same set of crimes. She's finishing his sentence. Get it? You get it? It's hilarious. Love that joke. And last up, I don't know what's happening here. I'm assuming, from what I heard, that this person cheated on her, and she has decided to get her revenge on the cheater by doing this. But let's just watch. Pours gas in his car, and I'm gonna light it on fire. What could possibly go wrong here? Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, that's why you don't do that. Yeah, ill-advised, bad life decisions. Yeah, suboptimal. Don't do that. Luckily, you didn't get killed. Literally, could have blown your whole head off and have run it away. Got to get the fuck out of here. You gonna get arrested. And that's it, folks. That is my 2 palate cleansers. That's all the material I'm gonna cover tonight. I did a svelte, quick 2.5 hours for you guys tonight. Hope you were entertained. It was a blast. And let me check the chats real quick before I end the show. And boom! Yep. Could have easily died. I can't believe I laughed. Pretty funny. Hell, Satan. I'm a fan. It looks like he was yelling Mamacita, was it? I didn't catch that, but possibly. Laugh my ass off. That's a good time. It does a good time. Gotta have fun with it. Gotta have fun with it. Country cooking address, Philadelphia, PA. All right, thank you for letting me know. You guys who are in Philadelphia, make sure you go support them. The heroes. Yes, very well said. Solidarity. Hell yeah. You guys need to support Riot Ribs. They're doing a great job out there in Portland. Metal. Yep, totally metal. Country cooking going viral. They deserve it. More people need to do that. Go poach these fast food restaurants workers and pay them a living wage. Those who aren't wearing masks are not just exposing themselves to natural selection. They could be spreading the virus to everyone around them. Yep, that's the whole problem. That's the point. If it was just you, it'd be fine, but you're getting other people killed, you fucking assholes. And Cult of Dust, a great time was had by all. Love the show and the chat and the fuzzies. Rock on, sir. Yep, we had a good one. Have the best audience in the goddamn world. To go with the greatest show. So love you guys. Let me finish up by checking the super chats. Elijah Miller. Hero Elijah, this is get rid of Trump, nothing else. Biden's a joke. We have to pick the lesser two evils. Let's get it right this time. Yep, I'm not a Biden fan, but holy shit, is this an easy choice. Like literally the easiest choice in the history of the country, I think. We got to undo the greatest mistake, and we're going to be fighting for years and years and years to undo what Trump has done. So, and Tijuana floor pay, give me $500 Mexican, which I think is what, $50 maybe, I think. Appreciate that. Let me see how much that is, so everybody knows what the conversion rate is. It's $11, is it? I don't know. This did the opposite of what I wanted to do. Fuck you, Google. You had one goddamn job, and you failed miserably. Anyway, thank you for that. Trump has been taking the old 9-iron out, spending long, leisurely weekends golfing. Never mind, the country is going down in flames, thanks to him. Love to send him a thank you gift. What god of lightning does a girl pray to around here? I know, right? I'm hoping he gets the corona and suffers gravely from it. I think that is the only justification, that's the most justifiable way for him to die, in my opinion. Go out on a ventilator. That would be amazing. Bob Jones, $4.99. Dusty, if you truly want a what the fuck moment, for once on your show, Google Chris Chan. All right. If this fucking is porn, I'm going to be so mad. This better not be porn. Okay. I'm scared to click on this.
Look at it. Look at it. I'm having sex with 3 women. And you know what? The one in the middle is half and half. I got a fish. Would you like to make a wish? I got a fish.
I recycle my own semen.
Okay, that's enough of that. That is enough of that. Definitely what the fuck. Maybe I'll return to that at some point in the future. Elijah Miller, Hero King Elijah, $50. Love the UFO segment. Glad you still do this. The atheist rants were hilarious. I appreciate it. I'm going to do it for as long as you guys support me, and you have been great again tonight, Elijah Miller. Supported the shit out of the show. Give me your email address again. I'll email you again. My email address is cultofdusty2@gmail.com. You can email me if you'd like to. Tijuana Foreplay, MX, another $100 Mexican. Person, ego, woman, man, camera, TV. Of course Sean remembers those. They're literally the very things the turd obsesses over 24/7. In that order, too. Yeah, he's literally just looking out the room. Cat, girlfriend, lighting, camera, TV, diet soda. I'm great at this. My memory's amazing. I am so cognitively there. And one more, which I can't see. Let me see if I can go over here and find it. Where is it at? Where is it at? It's up here somewhere. Gotta be. Where is that super chat? There we go. The Nomad, $5. That Navy dude is awesome. Yes, he is. The reporter immediately said yes when he asked if a black dude would get as much attention. I know, maybe she didn't understand the question. Maybe she was nervous, but I mean, maybe. I guess maybe, since Black Lives Matter is taking off so much, if it was a black guy, it might have got a lot of attention. So, hopefully. But anyway, that's all the super chats, I guess, that I've gotten. I sure appreciate everybody that supported the show tonight. You guys are incredible. 500 Mexican is $24. All right, thanks for letting me know. Google failed me. That's very generous. Appreciate that. All right, folks, that's my time. I will be back on Monday for an all-new show. I'm sure tons of shit's going to happen this fucking weekend that I'm going to have to cover. I really appreciate it. As always, I have the greatest fucking audience in the goddamn world, and Dusty has a great A-brain. Appreciate it. I do have a great A-brain. Love you, HLLC. Hoop fan, you need help, man. I didn't see what they said. So, anyway, as always, you guys want to support the show on Patreon, patreon.com/Codcast. There's a link in the description of the video. Please help if you can. $1 a month, it all adds up. And there's other links in the description of the video where you guys can send direct donations if you want to help us in the Animal Sanctuary at. I will be back on Monday. Monday. You guys stay safe out there. You guys have an amazing weekend. I want you guys to know I love you. You're amazing. Till next time, folks, fuck the police, fuck God, Black Lives Matter, trans rights, and of course, logic. Fuck yes. Good night, everybody. This is the greatest show. It's everything you ever want and everything you ever need. This is the greatest show.